Bullies of the Bed Dragon and Bluefield, episode 62.
Yeah!
I'm going on a safari.
That's okay.
A safari?
Yeah.
You'll see.
So, announcements.
John.
What?
Announcements.
Announcements.
You need to get it done, not just Harrison.
I know.
Cool. Announcements. Extra Life. That's what we play for. Play games, heal kids. We raised $1,059 last year. I know it says $1,058 on this thing. I don't care. I haven't fixed it yet. And we are well on our way. I think we have 860 some for this year so far. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. Yeah. Special thanks to Andreas at Fantastical Filaments. He's done a lot of the miniatures that you've seen for Harrison in the Bullies of the Bed Dragon and Bluefield game. AmphiAmp on Instagram, who did our character artwork that you can see in our lower thirds there. If you want to purchase any of our fun stuff that we have, you can always go to whiterabbitgamingshop.com. We have a lot of cool stuff on there. I just added the Gold Beach University merch after the last session, so that stuff is all there.
Buy it.
Why now?
Yes.
Buy it!
Let us know that you went to Gold Beach University, where
Westerfield.
music becomes magic, or where?
Where music becomes magic.
Okay, I got it right.
Remember your own slogan!
I'm pretty sure I got that from you. If I remember, I had that written down.
I might have. I
If
don't
you
know.
so choose,
I don't know.
you can save 10% on your order by using the code WISTIFER.
Team Wistifer!
Ah,
Team
perfect.
Wistifer!
Perfect. And 10% of everything that we get from the shop also goes towards Extra Life. So not only are you buying stuff to help support the stream, it's also going towards our Extra Life, playing games, healing kids, buying shit, healing kids.
Hey.
Does anybody have any other announcements?
Not really.
John, play the intro.
Welcome back. Last we left off, the Bullies of the Bed Dragon of Bluefield found themselves in Gold Beach, home of the University for Bards, where music becomes magic. You saw the tall university buildings now underwater. You made your way to Leeward's home in the Beachtop district. You met up with Leeward's butler.
What's his name, John?
Yeah, what's his name, John?
I have it written down. Come on, scroll.
Mr. Cartwright.
Almost said cartwheel.
Close
I
enough.
wanted to say cartwheel.
Yeah, Mr. Cartwheel.
Mr. Cartwheel.
Sounds
The
creepy.
man, the
It's like
myth,
it's a
the
kid
legend.
show.
He lives in
You met up
People's
with Mr.
Palace.
Cartwright, who ushered you back into your childhood home. Very excited to see you. As you walked into your parents' house, it looked barren and kind of unkempt. Something that's not too common in the Alaros Tauren household. You were ushered up the stairs to go see your mother in the study. Her study is also completely bare of all the decorations and accoutrements that used to line the walls.
Accoutrement?
Yeah.
Kalima.
I know. It's an old
Very
viral,
It's a very green flame
viral
word.
reference.
It's a very not green flame.
You then talk to your mother. I'm not sure that all of it was disclosed to the party, so I will not say what was discussed.
Not yet.
Have you gotten anyone pregnant, son? No.
She, after some discussion alone with Leeward, asked you to go around town, see the destruction for yourself. You did take a stroll around town. You went by the University District. You went to the Sunset District, which is more of a lower income, still nice houses. You went by Wisterford's house, where Leeward was overcome with rage and threw a rock through the window. Pandora and Ghostak investigated, finding an abundance of plant life inside, and the symbol of Minus, with a with handwriting that says, "What does it mean?"
What is this?
What is this? I know what this is.
You then met back up with Wasidia, who gave you permission to leave the city, to go find
The scouting party.
Aloysius and Wistifer and the scouting party trying to track down Virala, the ancient green dragon from the Sundering Tales. You walked for 3, 4, 5 hours. No, I think it's about 3 hours. It wasn't that far. Before you were met with the mirage, the feeling of the Fae being nearby. You would recognize that you fought dryads, and Wistifer Chalkin did make his presence known, assisting you in the battle. As the dust settled, Wistifer revealed himself, looked at Leeward, said, The disgrace of Gold Beach has returned.
And this disgrace is here to help your ass out.
It is your father who needs help.
Papa?
You see before you Wistifer. He looks pretty battle-worn, cloaked in red. You do see symbols of the College of Valor. It has the mascot of the boar that you guys saw on some of the banners flying in town. And you do see at his side, you do see a cowbell similar to Leeward's. This one seems to be made less fine, a little bit more misshapen due to the usage, it looks like. And this one is kind of a coppery color. You do see him in front of you, glaring at Leeward, and then he looks away.
Sorry, I'm opening other notes that I have for this.
I would not suggest you continue your journey. That way leads to the Fae. That is where we were lost.
That's the wrong one. How long ago did you leave?
2 days, I believe.
Do we know how long it was when you left?
They told us 2 days, I thought. I thought she told us they were
Yeah,
about 2 days.
it lines up.
You said that Leeward's father needed his help.
Yes, he needs all of our help. Aloysius and the rest of the scouting party, we ventured on the tail of the great green worm. We tracked her down through the woods and ended up in the Fae.
Alright. Well, you know where my father is. I guess we should hurry up and get there.
We were ambushed upon entrance. A great, strange magic from a man who looked more like a tree than a man. The ones with him called him Cerberus. You recognize that name.
Okay. Is that
He
one
is
of the...
one of Minus's closest allies.
Wasn't that name mentioned by the satyr guy when we were... Okay, that's why it sounds so familiar.
You spell it.
Celrus.
Well, Feywild would explain why that dragon keeps coming back with some enhancements. If it can just spend time there, but spend no time at all.
What do I know? What does Ghost Stack know about the Feywild?
You've been there before. What knowledge would you like to know?
Does
what
he
do
kind
you-
of know that when you leave and go from the Feywild, the time kind of like
Well, yeah, because I would have told you.
passes? Okay.
Yeah, you would know that.
He'd have to have some kind of control over where he jumped out and how. Otherwise, he'd be jumping in and out. He could end up a day away. He could end up a year away. We don't know.
I mean,
He's allied with the Archfey.
It's true.
There's a lot of power there.
Well, are we assuming he's allied with the Archfey?
I would.
well, not just that. I mean, dragons that old, I think, have, abilities beyond our comprehension.
Perhaps. Do you know where the dragon is?
No.
But do
We
you
were
know?
ambushed. We were taken prisoner. We were bound, tied up to each other. We were being led. Sealrus, the tree man, he had a strange parchment. Looks like it was a very old leaf. Very strange symbols on it. I attempted to decipher it, but using a language I do not understand. But they were using it as some form of directions to get to where they needed to go.
Did you see in any direction they left?
No.
How did you escape?
Aloysius was able to break his bounds. He freed me and let me go while he created a distraction.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Sure.
I would too, actually.
Were you saying that the tree man had the
17.
directions? Or he had? Okay.
What'd you
okay.
get?
17.
I got one less 16.
Oh. You
Not
didn't
for
roll
you.
high enough, John.
Secrets are no fun.
So extra life.
Extra
play
life.
games,
You
heal kids.
kids, and it's great. It's a great cause. Great way to
It's a great way to stay in shape.
give.
Wait, what's
What?
a
I
great
mean, I
way to
guess
stay
I don't
in
know. I
shape?
thought of that.
Depends on what
Interesting.
game you play.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess if you
Some
play
DDR
football.
action, you know.
Oh, DDR, yeah, DDR is a good
Ring
game.
Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Poop.
Does he appear to be honest to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You appeared to be honest to Ghost Act too.
Well, perhaps you can point us to where you were staying.
What do you mean?
You've been here a couple days,
Yes.
so where did you camp?
All around we were looking for the worm.
Can you take us to the last location that you saw Aloysius?
Sure. Not if do you want me to lead you back into the Feywild?
I mean,
Yeah, we need to take care of this problem.
If you go through there, death awaits.
It's nothing we haven't fought against before.
well, to be fair, Leeward, we haven't really fought against this before.
We did not come here just
Well,
to seek you.
The Maroon Marsh was kind of against all odds.
Oh, I'm not saying
If-
you shouldn't do it. I'm
If
just
I
saying
lead you back through the Fey,
the Fae is a very different.
Well,
Who
I don't
knows
remember
where-
any of it, so I don't.
who knows where it will
I know,
lead
but
us? From what I
You know what
understand,
she's told
the
us.
magic
and-
works very strangely.
Well, it's
Oh, I'll
lucky
make it
for
in that
you we
day.
have someone with us who is experienced in Fey magic.
He's talking about you.
I know he's talking about me.
You know how to navigate the Fey with exact precision.
Would I with as much time as I was there? Or is it kind of
No.
like a
No,
Oopsie
it's still a
poopsie.
crapshoot.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
all.
okay.
We'll wing it.
Just
We'll wing it.
play it.
You do know that
wing
the Feywild mirrors the. It doesn't mirror. It is. It occupies the same space as the plane that you're currently on, the material plane. So all of the landmarks are still kind of there, but like a weird twisted version.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
like an ocean in the Feywild is also an ocean in the prime material plane, which
It
is
just
where
looks different.
it could look different. It could be like a dried up ocean. It could,
Yeah. Okay.
So, but if you're in a location in the Feywild, then if you go to that location in the material plane, it's still the same place.
Yeah. It just looks. It might look different.
So, the scouting party is in the Feywild, correct?
Yes.
So, I know you say it's death, but that's what we have to do.
Whether you like it or not, Lucifer, we are your backup.
Perhaps
Get
you
along
learn
with
us.
that. I have once allied with the Tauren, but will you be able to let the past go? Spoiled son of Gold Beach.
You know as well as I do, money doesn't make the man.
I know that all too well.
You guys can kiss later, but we really need to find the scouting party.
Kiss.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Really
Just
don't wanna
walking
know
on
what's
in.
I
You guys
don't
lead
have
the
a
way.
legit where
Okay.
they were last.
So-
Her and Pandora maybe stay up there.
Yeah,
with
so you and
Christopher.
Westover both make just wisdom checks.
Just a general check, or is it a save? Okay, so it'll be 21.
21. So as you do walk towards the trees where you initially felt this tether to the Fae, you walk, maybe 30 minutes in, and doesn't seem like the Fae.
That's weird.
None of this is right.
But didn't it feel like it when we came in, though? Or when we, like... or
When
was
you
it
were
just
initially in
kind
the
of-
area, it did. Like
But
a
now we're
gateway
not,
to
we're
the
like 30
Fae
feet out and
was-
it's not.
Like a gateway to the Fae was being opened or closed. You know that gateways to the Fae are very strange with how
Yeah,
they
okay.
work, and once a doorway is open, they may or may not open again. And
But I don't
it-
feel the weird Fae vibes where I'm walking
no,
at
it
the
still
moment.
feels like you're in the prime material plane.
We might have gotten a little unlucky and found ourselves.
Like it opened and closed and we missed it? Maybe. I don't
That
feel
or
anything.
it opened
I
and
don't.
we
I,
left it.
that part
and
I
it
can't help
closed.
with. I don't remember it.
Maybe it opened and let me out.
Well, wait. I mean, we gotta keep exploring.
Sure, but we're exploring now where
I guess
our
this-
target is not.
I guess just
Do you
retrace the
have
same
another
paths that you
suggestion?
went. I mean, that's the only thing we can do.
Okay.
I mean, can we just say?
You'll Wistful will pull out a piece of parchment and kind of draw a bit of a map of kind of the way that they went. Make as he shows you, Leeward, make a survival check as you look at it. You know the area.
Was street then?
Yeah.
I mean, what if we just? Are they the type of creatures that if you just like insult them enough, they'll just come after you, and then we can find our way in that way?
Hey, asshole, come
Can
out
we-
here.
Can we insult their
Mother.
whoever?
Gosh, Vibrala
Big
is
fat
so
meanie.
dumb and ugly.
I didn't roll the greatest, but
She's not even a real green lizard. She's a green iguana.
What'd you get?
I got 11.
Actually, that's still a lizard.
From the map that he kind of draws out.
She's a
the,
green newt. She's a green.
From the map that he draws
Not
out,
even
you
a
can see
reptile. She's an amphibian.
From the map that he draws out, it kind of does look like the area around Gold Beach, and it looks like they were kind of slowly weaving in and out.
Yeah, it's kind of big a zigzag.
Yeah,
Zigzag.
You're not too
That's like
familiar
one of
with.
these and one of these.
You're not too familiar with the exact map of Gold Beach, but it does look kind of accurate.
Real quick.
Looks
like a question mark.
Make a perception check as you look at his book.
I'm good at perception.
Is anybody over there with him?
Ooh, damn.
I mean, I was by Westifer already.
That
Make one too.
is a 29.
29?
Perception, that's gonna be 20. Oh lord, what is it? 28.
You do see some strange symbols on the page next to it. You don't really understand it, Leo Word. What languages do you speak, actually?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Halfling.
Okay, you don't understand it.
Do I? Because I know Sylvan.
You do understand it. It looks like it is in Sylvan. Kind of hard to tell from where you're standing, but you do see some Sylvan.
Like it's in his book already, like he wrote it, or that.
Yeah. And it's on the adjacent page to what he just drew out.
I'm gonna lean closer to look at the page.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I know Sylvan too, so.
That's pretty cool.
Do you?
I think, yeah, but let me double check.
Wistopher will notice you over his shoulder. Do you see something interesting?
I can read that.
I'll just kind of glare at you
Yeah.
and look at Leeward, and I'll hand the book to you.
Alright, what am I looking at?
Those were the symbols that I could make out on the parchment that the tree man had.
Okay, so I'm looking. What am I seeing?
So you're looking. Are you there?
No, I don't see it. I forgot. It's not me.
You don't have Sylvan?
No.
Okay. So
You can
as
still
you do
hold
look
the
at it,
symbols.
Very
it is
pretty
in
lettering.
Sylvan, but it's in a strange dialect of Sylvan, a strange written language that you understand from your time spent in the Fae under Minus's rule.
Ye old Sylvan.
Old school.
It's not common Sylvan, but the Sylvan that one would learn in the Fae. You make out a few words from what Wistopher is able to jot down. You see there is a picture. It looks like a half circle. And it does look like there's what appear to be waves kind of drawn at the bottom of it. You make out a few words that he was able to jot down. Most of them incomplete, so it's kind of hard to tell. But the words that you do get are under the earth, champion, heaven's reach, altar, and then you see the symbol of Minus on there as well.
Wow, this is bad.
Do you need me to repeat
Nope,
any of those?
I got it.
Okay.
So, I can't make out most of this, but I've got Under the Earth, Champion, Heaven's Reach, Altar, and then the symbol again.
As she says, Heaven's Reach, Leeward. You know Heaven's Reach.
Altar means
To
sacrifice.
Heaven's Reach Hill is about a half day's journey from Gold Beach. It's to the northwest. It's a beautiful lush mound that has formed naturally in the earth. Pretty big. Has a nice lake down at the bottom. It's a vacation spot for people to go camping and just get away from school. A lot of students would go there, but you do recognize Heaven's Reach Hill specifically.
Well, I do know a place called Heaven's Reach.
That's one of the key words. Okay, so where is it?
And you said it was underground, so it's a hill, so maybe there's a gate or an opening in the hill somewhere.
Or we
Probably.
can just start digging.
That might take a
Or
while.
I could send Rocky in there.
Unless Rocky can't come back out.
Just keep in mind there was a lot of stuff I couldn't make out, so these are just the few things that.
Yeah, and you
That's
could make
fine.
out everything that was written, but it was
just
for
a
going
general.
off of memory
Yeah.
from what he's able to see.
Yeah, it's like the telephone game.
Mm-hmm.
Champion, I
That-
don't like the sound of.
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming we'll
I don't
probably
like the
find...
sound of altar. That's usually, I mean, I know it can be a good thing.
Maybe it's alter state
I imagine it's probably more of like a worship place.
and not alter the removal of somebody's head or something.
I'm just saying, the last time we saw an altar, it was where children were being eaten, so.
Thoughts and prayers.
Well, I guess we can make our way towards Heaven's
Realistically,
Reach.
the last time we saw an altar, Oscar died.
That's
who,
true, too.
That's who.
We all messed up on that one. It's fine. We have to
Not
live with
great
that.
experience with altars of late.
Or orbs. Anyway, has there always been an altar in there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Make a history check.
Well, we know one thing. Whatever it is, it's not good, and that's our job, so.
If this guy is involved, I point to the symbol. No, it is not.
Well,
13.
listen, the world's coming to
13,
an end anyway.
You know that this place
keep
is
pushing.
sought out
Could
for
retire.
its.
For
It's
like a
not
month,
only a good
and then
vacationing
the
spot;
world.
it's like the only spot in the area that has an abundance of wildlife and foliage and flowers of different varieties, which make it so lovely to go spend time at and camp at.
Well, I don't know about an altar, but it does have quite a varied foliage and quite a few wild animals. It's kind of a nice spot. Obviously, it's probably not much of a nice spot now.
You would probably be familiar with a few like ghost stories that people have told of like wooden creatures coming out and kidnapping people, but it is all just
There was a
tales.
few ghost stories, maybe some creepy wooden tree creatures coming to kidnap people.
I don't think
That's
fictitious.
I don't think it
based
is
on what we're
either.
learning.
Well,
Sounds
I'd
like
say it's
something a bunch
probably
of guys
not.
made up so
In
the
hinds-
girls would get closer to them and get all scared.
In hindsight, yes, it probably sounds like it's a very real thing now, but at the time, like 10 years ago, we didn't think of anything of it.
In my experience, such stories are usually based in some
Tall
truth.
tales told to a
We're about
wide-eyed
to
boy
find out, aren't we?
Well,
sitting in his room of privilege. I also heard these stories, but on the streets.
Well, just so you
And
guys
that
know.
makes them different. How?
Perspective, Leeward. They seemed more true to me than I imagined they did to you, and it appears they are.
You said it was about a half day's journey to this.
You guys are a couple hours in. You're probably 3-4 hours away from Gold Beach now with the walking, so I'd say it'd be about another 3 to 4 hours.
Because we left near the end of the day, so it's probably getting pretty.
It wasn't the end of the day.
I thought we had dinner and then we.
You got there in the morning. You got to Gold Beach in the morning.
I thought we had dinner at Leeward's place.
I think
Yeah,
that was
tea.
going to. I think
We
it was
had-
going to happen. I thought no, we did have some. I thought there was food.
Was it
Yeah.
lunch then?
Yeah, we
I thought
ate
it was
might have
there.
been
dinner. That's
lunch.
why.
Because Cartwright made food.
Because
Yeah, Cartwright
we
made
kind of
food,
left
yeah.
from.
Because I think it was like
City.
afternoon when we left.
might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. 'cause
left
we didn't
from the
technically
city
sleep
to
yet.
there.
Okay.
Because we were planning on whether or not to stay in the city or go the
Or go
next
ahead
day.
and start going now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we haven't rested yet.
No. Okay, so yeah, it'd probably be about 5-6 o'clock at night.
The question is, do we go now again? Or do
If
we
you
wait
were to go
until-
now, Leeward, you know that you could probably get there before sunset.
Mm.
If you wanted to.
Do
Think
we
we
really
should.
want to?
If-
Or if you were to turn back, you could get to Gold Beach before sunset. Either way,
Yeah.
you are in the middle of northwestern Gold Beach wilderness.
So we're kind of a bit of a fork in the road.
You're like right there.
We can either head back and get back to Gold Beach by sunset, or we can make our way towards Heaven's Reach and get there by sunset. Either way,
And then having a half day's journey back here in the morning.
Yeah, I don't want to do that one.
Or you could camp here, whatever you wanted to do.
I think we should get a little closer to this area.
Not too close, because that worries me.
And then
Well, yeah, if we sleep near the Feywild, or in our case, that probably won't end well. I mean, I know what you're saying, Oscar. We just get a little bit closer.
You have been to the mound quite a few times. To Heaven's Reach Hill. You've never known anything weird to happen there, or anybody to disappear, or tall tales. Pretty nice from what you know.
This right here has me
I
questioning
mean,
everything.
at the time, the times I've been there, it's pretty safe. But I mean, I agree with your guys' caution since things have changed since then.
Well, I know that if Minus is involved, he's like a disease, and if he's there, it is not safe.
It's up to you guys. I can only lead the way.
I'm plenty strong enough to deal with anything at the moment.
That's what we thought too, and he slaughtered everybody.
Well, we're either the Bed Dragon Slayers or we're the
Dead Dragon Slayers.
That's the worst option. I was gonna go. You went the other way. I wanted to go.
Best Dragon Slayers?
Yes.
Well, I'd say since we were able to right the wrong in Maroon Marsh,
I mean, are you
we could
guys
probably do it? But
tired? Spent?
I plan on pushing forward. One of us has to care about your father.
Didn't you not want to leave and head back to Gold Beach? Not even.
That was before I knew the knowledge of the mound of Heaven's Reach Hill.
You're always this snappy.
all right, let's just go.
Alright,
Let's
we're
go.
going.
I'm just concerned that they're going to start fighting with each other because.
I'm worried they might kiss.
That sounds odd.
I was.
They've
But
been
it's
secretly in love with each other this entire
it's
time.
Team Listifer.
List of
Ship Listifer.
Our ship
very like
Listifer.
almost like a speech
Listifer.
impediment.
Listifer.
Listifer.
Or.
Listo word.
We a word.
We a word.
Wister
We a word.
Listo word.
We a word. I like
We a word.
We a word.
Leofer.
Perhaps you've heard of us.
You
Alright,
almost
so-
made me spit over my goddamn crowbar. Good.
That's what I said.
Alright, so we're walking.
So you're walking?
And we're walking. And
Okay.
we're walking.
Go ahead and make a survival check, Leeward.
My favorite. Let's try this one. Hey, it's not terrible. That is 15. Am I going the right direction?
Yeah, you end up going the right direction. You walk maybe another 3.5, 4 hours. It's getting to be not quite nighttime, but pretty close. I'd say it's maybe 8 o'clock. I'd say sometime around there, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. But you do eventually come. It's not a wooded area anymore. It's more like flat, open areas. You do see lots of rock formations. Think like New Zealand, kind of like how that would look. And you do eventually see a pretty large mound, maybe a half mile in diameter. You do see a nice lake sitting down below it, and you do see just lots of different flowers. It being about springtime, the flowers look like they're beginning to bud as you walk closer. But yeah, you're there. You guys are a couple, maybe a half mile away from the actual mound itself, but you can see it.
I'm going to keep going towards the mound.
Do I feel any fey spookiness?
No.
Do I see anybody around the mound at this distance?
Make a perception check.
Here we go. Less than 10.
I saw What? Tell me in great detail what I saw with the 1.
Oh, it's a nice mound.
It's a nice mound.
Circular, but there's a square on top. I don't know.
This is nice
You don't-
grass.
You don't see you don't see flowers too often in
California blue. They don't grow
Silver
there.
Rock, not Silver Rock, Gray Spine. So it's kind of an overwhelming sight for you.
Say it. What again?
You don't see flowers like that too much
He
in
was
Gray Spine.
distracted by the bun in the oven.
Yep. I had to.
Kind of hard to imagine that there are places that
I'll
can
be honest, Ghost Tech, I
have
haven't
this kind
seen
of
many
life
buns
and
in the oven. Elves don't really
lusciousness.
have to procreate very often. Think about it. I'm playing D&D. I'll call you back.
You're on stream, Susie.
Say what? Classic.
So,
Yes.
what are you guys doing?
I think so. I don't know. Bye.
Is it dark enough that I need to get the dawn splitter out just for light?
No, the sun's not quite going down yet.
Okay. I'm going to continue on over to the mound.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll follow close.
Okay. So you do get
On
to
it.
the base of the mound on the southern side. That is where the lake is. A pretty decent sized lake. You would have fond memories of swimming in the lake and with friends and family and what have you, and camping in this area. What
Was
do you
this
do?
the lake?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
This
shit.
lake doesn't freeze over.
Okay.
I just realized something.
What was... Okay,
Nice coming to
I don't know
Jesus
what
moment.
it is. I hope it's cool.
The last time we thought it was
Good
cool,
golly.
Oscar got murdered.
Share with the class.
Pandora,
I
what was
will.
the other words on the thing?
Under the earth, a champion, an altar with the symbol. We're already at Heaven's Reach.
Are we to the mound?
Yeah, if you
I'm
continue
assuming as
up.
long as everyone else
Yeah.
is following me, yeah. Following
Yeah.
me and Ghost
You do
Tag.
get to the top of the mound.
I would like to do.
I'm going to walk around the base of them.
Sure. Are you
Just
walking
look for-
around the? Are you all following Leeward as you walk around the
Divine
base?
sense.
Okay. Doesn't take you too
celestials,
long to get around.
fiends, or undeads.
Maybe 20 minutes or so to walk
Okay.
around
I
the
thought
whole
it
Did I
did
thing.
say
see
too.
anything?
Make a
Uh,
perception
oh,
check.
no.
Everybody can make perception checks.
Do I
It's okay,
detect any
I got it
celestial
at
fiends or undead?
Where are you divine sensing at right now? Or go?
Right on top of the mound.
We'll do that after. You can make a perception check as you
Okay.
walk around the base with Leeward.
I got an 11.
24.
Is this a sense that Uber can assist on?
Sure. You can
Okay.
smell.
Does he have advantage on this one or no?
Yeah, you can smell. Yeah.
14.
20.
I got a 1, but it's a 10.
Okay.
Uber got a natural 20. I think his bonus is +5.
Nice.
But I can verify that.
So as you do look around,
Well,
lots
actually, it
of
might be more
lots
than
of
that, 'cause it's
wildlife
probably-
begins to come out this time, and
Oh,
also
no,
being
it's plus
spring,
three, so
you
it's
see
23.
lots of deer, mainly deer, rabbits, things of that nature. But honestly, as you walk around, nothing really catches your eye. You've been here a lot. Doesn't really seem to have anything catch your eye.
It doesn't look like there's an entrance to under the mound from above. Maybe it's under the lake.
It's odd.
I mean, it's obviously not something that's easily seen since I've never seen it here. So
So as you get to the top, you
Mhm.
divine sense. What does that show you?
Celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet.
Is it hallowed grounds too?
Do
Do I remember that right?
I think if I do detect good and evil, it would
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Detect Good and Evil is the one that does the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, I might have.
You don't sense
think I have
anything
that
as you
spell prepared,
stand up
though.
there. Something that you have been noticing in the past, well, since the incident at Gray Spine, whenever you used to do this, you used to feel a lot of pull towards the good and slight pull to evil, but it seems like that evilness that you used to sense whenever you would do this has dissipated.
So here I'm not feeling any evil.
No, and you haven't since the incident in Grey Spine, since you've done this. Just a general, like something has changed in the group that you keep around you.
I don't know what kind of role I can make for this, but does it seem like this mound is more of a burial?
Make a history check. Or religion.
Are you asking if there are people buried in the mound?
Asking about hollowed ground, by the way.
Burnett's
I got
house.
a 14.
14?
You do sense hollowed ground with
I didn't see it
sense.
in my list of divine sensing.
Yeah, it
Oh, it does. Hallow spell. So
Doesn't
it would detect
seem-
hallowed ground.
doesn't seem like a burial ground.
Okay.
Nothing that you would have heard of anyway.
Is it hallowed?
I'm sorry. Are we
No.
investigating here? I was checking on cheesers.
Well, anyone up for a swim? Maybe you can see if there's an entrance underneath the
Lake. We are close to the lake.
Yeah. No,
Were you gonna do something with Rocky? Do I remember that right?
I mean, I can send Rocky into the mound.
Okay.
Yeah, see if
I don't
he's-
know what he can perceive by.
Yeah, I don't know. You can do whatever.
Can he talk?
I
No.
can talk with him.
Okay, I
kind of.
couldn't. I
You
couldn't
can talk
remember.
with him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You can give him orders. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
can't-
like,
I didn't know if he had.
I don't
telepathic link.
speak Terran or whatever it is, so
You don't have like a telepathic link or anything like that.
no,
Nope,
it's,
we
it's
don't
just he
got
I
that.
just
have one with
innately
Uber. He
understands.
can dig into the mound.
I
Just
might-
kidding.
Well,
that might take a
I mean,
while.
if this is,
I mean, maybe we should do the lake idea first, and then
Yeah,
we'll come
let's-
back to that. Because that just.
Well, he
Check
could do.
the
He could
lower.
do if he sees something. I mean, he can shake his head no, or he can shake his head yes.
You have done that before. That might work.
whatever you guys want me to do.
Well, we could do that
Yeah,
first.
but what if
and
something
then-
happens and we need Rocky?
I say we swim first.
Because it's once a day, right? Or is it every?
Once a day.
Okay, well, I guess the day's almost over, but anything can happen.
I mean, the only thing that's going to happen is if he does find something by moving through the earth, is then we're just going to either have to dig or go down to the lake anyway. So I
Yeah.
think
That's
we
true.
should do that
Yeah, okay.
first.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Hell, he can always get into the lake and then swim towards the mound and then through the earth towards the mound.
He wants to make the lake bigger by doing that?
It's
Go-
No,
It-
he's saying that Rocky could go through
under.
the
Okay.
go through the ground
I gotcha.
under the lake,
I
through
got
the
you.
mud, and then up to the
I
mound.
got you. Okay, I'm
You
on
can
the
just-
same page now. Yeah,
and
let's
it
do
could be
it.
like a surprise birthday cake at the top. Although I really don't want to mess
I
up
would
the
like to
mound.
err on the side of caution because if there's some champion at an altar to wake up in there,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, maybe we want to.
Oopsie poopsie again, part 2.
I mean, we're all assuming champion's bad. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's.
Remember, we are on the material side of this as well. Maybe the face side of this is.
under the mound.
Well,
Probably.
Let's-
I mean, anything. Let's just do this physical thing first. We'll
Yeah,
circle
let's
back
send
to
Rocky
that part.
down
Can I
first.
ask a question? I don't know if Ghost
Sure.
Stack would know the answer. If you bury something in the Feywild, and can the Feywild move off of that thing you buried and it appear in the material plane?
As Ghost Stack?
No, you wouldn't know
as
that.
Ghost Stack.
Yeah, with your history. You've made a history check before for Feywild, haven't you? I don't know if you have. Make
Probably.
another
I don't
one.
know.
Make another one.
Probably.
If that's the case, I want to know
I got
where
a
the bodies
16.
are.
No, I got
Oh,
a 17.
God.
It sounds a little far-fetched, but from what you know about the Feywild,
The
Feywild,
The
it's
Feyfiles.
weird, so who knows?
The
You
Oh,
know?
that'd be so fucked up. Like it moved and all my friends' dead bodies were just in the plane rotting.
Now, is this Feyfiles or the Fetaphiles? So I feel bad. I feel I'm not too happy about it.
Is there a redhead somewhere that we need? I believe.
Anyway, let's investigate this lake.
Bring out the rack.
Is there a nice, slow, steady walk into the lake that I can take? 'Cause I'm not taking.
Oh, we're sending Rocky first.
You doing Rocky
well,
first
we're
or the
not.
lake?
I thought we were.
No, we were just gonna investigate the lake and then.
I
figure
thought we were
Rocky
sending
out
Rocky
after.
first, and if Rocky didn't come
Nope,
back, we're
we
going to
switched
go.
that
I
up.
don't want.
Okay,
I need-
I got him backwards.
I'm not the one in
The-
charge
the
of
Ghost
mound-
Stack's excited.
The mound, the hill that you're on does have a nice slope that goes down. There is a nice, not quite a beach area, but a nice open area in front of the lake.
Just in case, do you happen to have water breathing?
Yeah, I'll cast it on everybody just in case.
And that's what I'm saying. Is I think we need to investigate ourselves first. There's no point in sending Rocky if he just disappears into.
Are you
Another
including
dimension.
Lucifer in the spell?
Yeah, because I think I can do 8 people. Let me check.
Ghost Stack's
10
gonna
people.
be under the water by the time that's cast, and he'll be holding his breath, not knowing he doesn't need to anymore.
Even though this is not the first time that you've done this, but
Well, he
yeah,
didn't hear it get cast. His ears were under the water.
that's fine. I'd do it on Uber too.
Well, you probably have
I
an
don't
easy
think Uber
time. You
needs
can
to
start
breathe, though.
seeking. With all that armor.
Yeah, Uber doesn't need to breathe, does he?
I don't think
No.
he does, since he's Fey.
He's
Yes,
just a
that's true. Cheesers.
spiritual
Cheesers, yeah, can't forget cheesers.
Give it to Cheesers.
He has to be willing. If he's not willing, I can't give it to him.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Roll a d20.
Animal handling.
Well, I'm
He
not,
said
I'm gonna release
no.
Cheesers if he. If
I'm just
he's
saying
not-
it says
You would have
willing.
no way of knowing.
At least I know Freddy doesn't have to worry about that.
What if he doesn't want to go?
What am I? What is it?
Well,
what
he's
kind
a
of-
fish.
Just roll a
Blackjack.
d20.
He
15.
clearly doesn't like to be in the water because he's with you. Go ahead, sorry.
So you do cast it as everybody get in the water?
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at my rat.
And once he gets in, he does have a moment of confusion, but then he seems fine. As you do all get underneath water, the sun's kind of beginning to set, a little bit darker, so might be a little bit more difficult to see down here for those that don't have dark vision, but I'm pretty sure you all do.
I think.
Yes, this is a party that everybody
You
does.
do notice Ghost Stack holding his breath.
There. We have water breathing.
You can't understand him. Did you do your psychic link?
Nope, because nobody said anything about it, and somebody.
I got it. I just pop his cheeks.
So you do,
I'll
you
just
see
go in
Ghost,
this.
you do see Ghost Stack swim back up to the top.
I'm gonna grab his foot. I
He's gonna have a panic attack.
Make a contesting athletic check.
Somebody decided to run into the water before I had a chance to cast it.
I got it. I think it's a 8. I didn't get good.
do. 11, bro. What's up?
So Ghost Stack, you try to swim and you're caught by the freakish strength of Pandora,
Not that freakish at that point.
and then you're able to.
No, somebody decided to
You
run into the water
can't.
before
You
I had a
can't
chance to
hear
cast
me,
it.
but I'm basically like, "Why are you the way you are?" Kind of facial gestures.
Because he's
I'm gonna-
ran by me.
I'm going to signal to everybody to go back
Oh.
up
Mm.
so that I
So
can.
you do all see Oscar do this. Everybody make an insight check to see what
How low can we interpret hand signals?
Uh,
Oh God, this might not
10.
be good.
Make a
Jesus.
charisma
What?
check.
I'm gonna have to grab Oscar on the way up.
That's 11.
28.
21.
Okay,
11 on
yeah, you all
insight.
do get what this means.
I
Yeah,
roll
that's-
my eyes
I'm like-
because this is taking so long.
Just kidding. I feel
The second
You
we
all swim back up.
Then I take 10 minutes to cast Psychic Link.
And in those 10 minutes, I'm looking at Ghost Stack. I'm like, why are you the way that you are?
I'm just going to float.
Some divine entity plays with my emotions.
What does
What?
that have to do with being able to fucking breathe underwater, guy?
In those 10 minutes,
You mean
the
Chris.
sun
God,
does
Chris.
begin to set. What is your passive perception?
It's a lot. It's
20.
19.
Oh, I thought it was 20.
Hold up. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20. I'm so
I was gonna
sorry.
say,
It's
yours
20
is
now.
like
Me, I'm
close to
19.
mine.
It's 20 now.
20. Wow. Pandora.
And that's without the...
As you do wait for Oscar to begin to cast, I would say
It's
to
the
cast
sun.
the spell and concentrate, you'd have to get out of the water.
Oh, that's why I told everybody to get out of the water.
So you do get out of the water,
Okay.
and you sit on the beach. Pretty nice beach. You recognize it from times that you spend with your
I was
family,
floating.
friends.
I don't want to get out of the water.
You don't
I
have
want
to.
to
I just have to be able to
ritually
see
cast
you.
a
I'm just
spell.
floating.
It'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
just
can
to-
float on the edge.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't have.
Oh, what's about the... What am I about to...
Pandora, you do just take a moment to appreciate the beauty of the flowers and the nature and the animals.
Oh.
It's kind of nice. Reminds you of Roseville. The flowers, they're like, it's almost like a ground cover. They don't necessarily, grow too tall, but nice, different colors. Not quite the variety that Roseville would have with all the different colored roses. This is mainly reds and pinks and oranges. Beautiful lake too. It's quite the contrast from what you saw in the Maroon Marsh. with the swamps being nasty, almost red-colored pits of
Filth.
disgusting, filthy water.
I do like Navarre's idea, and I'll go float on the lake as well.
And you watch Leeward walk out, and he begins to kind of float on his back. Seeing him and Nivara out there, just kind of floating, paddling. Not paddling, but just kind of treading water a little bit. You start to sense as the sun goes down, Faye.
Fuck.
And as you do look out at the lake, you see in the center where the moon has now begun to show just an odd shimmer in the reflection of the moon.
Get out of the water.
What? Why?
Huh?
Faye. I think it's the moon coming up. Just get out of the water, just in case.
Get out of the water!
I can't stress this enough. Get out of the fucking water.
I'm already underneath. I can't hear you. Just kidding.
Ghost Chick just walks back in. I'm
As you
going
do
back
get
in
out,
now.
Oscar does finish casting his spell.
All right. You said there was something in the water, or just shimmering?
It's like shimmering.
Like shimmering, an odd look, and as she just pointed out, you do see the reflection of the moon in this dusk.
I think we need to
time
dive
period.
in the
Has
water
the
because
mound
that seems
changed
to be...
at all?
No. When you look back at the mound, it hasn't changed.
I feel like we still have to go for a dip.
Probably. But I didn't want something weird to happen if it was changing.
All right, we'll count to 3, and everybody dive in at the same time.
How many
Just
more
to
minutes
be
of water
safe.
breathing do we have? Like 40?
It's 24 hours.
Oh, damn. We'll be breathing forever under there.
Please remember that you can
23
breathe for
hours
the next
and
day.
40 minutes.
I can't do this grabbing you while you're trying to get up.
You tried to drown me.
I didn't try to drown you. If I was trying to drown you,
One.
I wouldn't need much help.
2.
What are we doing?
We're going in
On
the water.
three.
Is this
we're
always how organized you are?
Yes.
We can
Yeah,
hold hands
I
if
would
you want,
expect
I
none of
guess.
this from a pack of fools led by Leeward.
Oh, he doesn't lead us, trust me.
And you are wiser than he.
I am a wise elf, yes.
But not a smart elf.
No.
So we're gonna go down.
Begin
not
your
down.
countdown.
1, 2.
Are we going on 3 or go? sorry.
We're going on 3, everybody.
3.
1.
Is there going to be a 3 and then a pause and then we're going to go? Or is...
I will strangle you with this phone charger cord.
2. 3. And I'm jumping.
So you all jump in.
Yes.
Where are you swimming to?
Underwater.
The
Yeah, this-
middle of the
now.
lake.
I'm
Now.
swimming down into
I mean,
the
I'm
lake,
just.
and I'm
I
gonna
thought we
keep
were
an
just
eye
gonna
on
push
the,
down and see what we saw first
Down?
before we
the
just.
bed of the earth that's facing the mound, just to see if there's any sort of tunnels leading towards that first, is what I want to look.
Okay, so make a perception check
And
as
if
you're
I-
underwater.
If I
Everybody.
need to, I'll ignite the blade as well.
You have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine then.
Okay.
I got a
Right.
19.
Huh?
Okay, I do a perception check
Uh-huh.
to see if I see. Okay.
Yeah, everybody can.
Hopefully I roll
I'll
better.
have Abel roll, but
down
without advantage because he
or
can't use his
down
sniffer.
Or the
underwater.
Cadillac
Yeah.
carpet down.
He got a 1. I got a 19.
28.
29.
Yeah, 20.
26.
Okay, so as you all do go underwater, you kind of look around. Pretty dark and murky for you two. You three, the elves,
Halfsy.
you
Halfsy.
kind of look around. With your perception check, you do notice that Wistopher, underwater now with his hair, kind of flowing back in the flow of the water. You do see half-elven ears on him as well.
Y'all.
You don't see any passageways or anything like that. How deep are you guys going?
Good fucking question.
Are
Anybody?
we still going to go towards the moon where the moon's reflecting off, or we're going to circle back around and try to go down towards the mound? I don't remember exactly what we were doing.
Well, it's under the earth, so.
I mean, are we like in the center of the lake right now?
You are in the center of the lake swimming down.
Okay.
Well, let's
Did
just
I
go to
see
the bottom
anything
of the
on
lake
the-
first.
Yeah, let's go to
Did I
the
see
bottom and
anything
then
on the
make our
wall?
way towards the mound.
Okay, so if here's the mound and here is the lake, do I see anything over here?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, I will keep swimming. I'll keep swimming down. Well,
Just keep
less
just
swimming,
keep
more
More
sinking.
sinking.
Yeah.
We have to tether you to
Oh
something.
no, you have your cape. You can propel you with.
That's
yourself
true.
with
You
the
do
cape.
have the cape.
Yeah, my cape's gonna try to do the little fan thing, so it's like a.
Yeah.
A very
You're
slow
like a manta
superhero.
ray. Okay.
Somebody
It's
draw
gonna
it.
spread out, so it makes me
Yeah.
descend nice and slow.
So you do get down,
And
Down, not down,
and
people.
you do get to the bottom of the lake.
I will when we get to the bottom of the lake. Cat's dancing lights.
Okay.
Just because.
So as you do, what color are they?
These ones will just be like soft white, just to give.
Okay.
Because we are at the bottom of the lake, even though we have dark vision, we still need a source of light for the eyes to adjust.
Okay. So as you get down to the bottom, you do illuminate the bottom. What are you doing?
I have 4 orbs that are just floating around us, lighting up.
Did we just?
I'm gonna touch the bottom of the lake.
As you touch the bottom of the lake, feels like wet
Mud.
earth. Mm-hmm.
It's just mud, guys.
Well, we can make
I
our
would
way
like to
towards
do
the
divine
mound.
sense.
Sure. Celestials, fiends.
Undead and
Undead.
hallowed ground.
Hallowedness.
Or consecrated.
You don't feel anything.
Okay. I light up my sword and I stick it into the ground, down to the, just till it gets a little too hard.
Sure. Yeah, and you see the water around you begin to boil
Nice.
as you do stick it down. You plunge it pretty deep. Like you could go deeper, but you might lose your sword.
Yeah.
Do we still feel like
It's mud.
fey-ish? Does it still feel fey-ish under the water?
Now we can't see anything, Ghost Stack.
And that feeling has grown as you've gone deeper.
Shit, I think it's down. I think it's down.
Well, or is it?
Or it could
Could
be
it be
vertically.
It could be down that way. We can go towards the mound. We haven't went towards
Go
the
up
mound
the
yet.
mound.
That's true. But it feels
Everybody,
more
what's-
intense.
Who has the highest passive perception?
I do.
I
Well,
got
other than me,
21.
those two.
21,
Oh well, you have
19.
21. Yeah,
19, and 20?
Mhm.
Alright.
Oh.
Who, me?
shit.
Or him?
Both of you.
Yes, I get to be.
Oh, no, just you two, right?
Yeah, just us.
I thought yours was higher.
It's 19.
So, Extra Life. Play games, heal kids.
There's lots of things.
Um,
We're trying to plan more,
Yep.
too, for locals.
I'm gonna hopefully here within the next couple months we're gonna
Almost
have
headbutted
a
John.
special thing for when we go table
Okay.
events where you can donate $1 and get a D20. So working on that currently.
You know what Selena would like for her birthday is more donations to Extra Life.
Yeah.
Buy it. Okay.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No?
No.
There's
We're psychically linked.
yeah.
Alright.
I know, that's why I said
Flicking
no,
in the
because I hear
forehead.
him saying,
We
In your
can
helmet.
talk psychically, go stack.
Really? Oh, really? Okay.
whoa, what was that voice?
Really?
Alright.
That what you said?
And as you are all, talking, you'll hear Wistrifer cut through. Look up. As you do look up, you see what was turning into nighttime has now, you see kind of a purpley dusk like light coming from
Alright,
the
up
sky above
to
you.
the top,
Up
fellas.
and up.
Up.
Yeah, and then up.
Or
Because it's a mound.
okay.
So you swimming up to the surface?
Well, we're going to the light, the
With
purpley
the
light.
assistance
Yeah, that means we have to
Yeah,
go
that's
up.
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like,
I would like Naivara to unintentionally do that sort of breaching the surface and just do a thing. You know what I mean?
okay.
It's unintentional.
So as
How
you do,
fast can my cape get me going? Can I come out like a dolphin and fall back?
Like a beach dolphin?
Yeah, I just like to see like a freaking
if you use your
dwarf, like
capability,
a
yes.
swerves at the side like a torpedo.
If you use the power of flight that it has,
This is my
yes.
first time swimming with it, so I have no idea the momentum it's carrying.
No, it doesn't quite propel you like that.
Can I at least be a
No one's tossed
Beach
a dwarf.
ghost deck.
Sure.
Oh no.
Oh god.
All right,
you
so we're
guys
swimming
surfacing?
up. Yeah.
I'm thinking of Ralph from like the like picture of
Reaching.
Ralph from
Yeah.
Simpsons.
So, as you do surface, you see a land bathed in twilight. You see lots of lush trees around you. The feeling of being in the Feywild. You look to where the mound was. There is no mound.
There is no spoon.
So this is what it was like.
Excuse me. As far as I know, this is what it looked like when I saw it. I don't know.
Is there
So what's
anything
there?
where the mound was?
Well, we should probably get out
Are
of
you
the
going to
water.
go out and investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
get out
go.
of the water.
Okay.
Let's go
so
down.
as you do go out,
Let's go.
there are a bunch of trees surrounding this, and as
Okay.
you do kind of work your way through the first couple layers of trees, you two both see movement towards where the center of the mound should be. As you do take a little bit of a look, you do see creatures gathering. Lots of
Are they
creatures.
dancing?
You can't see it, so you don't know.
Telepathically, I would say there's some creatures where the mound was.
And then I look
doing
over and
something.
say, oh, there are.
Not quite sure what they are.
You see a very, very large group. Look to be about 500 to 600 beings of all different shapes and sizes, all different backgrounds, all different states of being.
Oh,
Were these
You see lots of fey-like creatures, lots of animals, humanoids.
Were these here the last time we were
trees.
here?
We weren't anywhere near here the last time we were here.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know if these creatures
Oh yeah,
are
I
in the
forgot.
same
I'm sorry.
spot.
That was on me.
Yeah, me
Selena
and-
forgot. No.
But you're probably, everybody can see this now that it's pointed out, but you're probably about as close as you'd be able to get without causing conflict, or causing them to see you.
Are
Well, should we just blend in? Just wander up like we're supposed to be here?
do they appear
I
to
can-
be
Aggressive?
Everybody make a perception check as you look at it.
Oh, this is my special.
Are they just having like a giant orgy?
3. Eat that.
You suck.
According to you, they are having the giant orgy.
That is not
Can't
off the
believe
par
that
with this
there's that
guy.
many people down
With his
that.
sex dungeon, which I'm still convinced is a sex dungeon.
24 on perception.
17.
27.
24 on perception.
So you two see
None of us ever seen him.
large gatherings. You do see lots of the woodland creatures, fey creatures that you recognize from your time here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of satyrs. See a few dryads. Quite a few fairies, elves, imps, things of that nature. You see them all surrounding like a central point that looks to be like a stone table.
Lovely.
Um,
Like an altar.
And you got a 27.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do notice that there's a few groups interspersed amongst them. Maybe about like a fifth of the people that you can see here look like they have their hands bound.
Oh. Is there anything on the altar? Can I see if there's anything from where we are?
From this far away, it's hard to tell.
So I just
You're
see
still a couple hundred yards out in the tree line.
those people. Some of those people look like they're being held captive. People, creatures,
Altar.
and all.
Sacrifice. My assumption.
But not all of them are bound. Only some of them are bound. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the majority of the gathering are there on their own accord.
Not everybody there is bound.
And you do see lots of dancing, lots of frolicking, lots of weird behavior that is not uncommon in the Fae from what you
Well,
know.
Yeah.
Oscar. I'm still doing this telepathically. You still have the ability to turn invisible, right?
Yes.
Alright. I can
Not
get
a
all
warlock thing. That's a racial trait.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. You died and then you came back. I don't know what changed. If
Everything's
anything
upside
changed.
down. Just like
I'm sorry. I think it's a little creepy that you want to turn invisible and go hide in that orgy over there.
It's not an orgy.
Is
But
that
No,
what's
it's not.
happening?
Oh,
No,
shit.
it's not an
Sorry,
orgy.
I couldn't tell.
But there is people over there that are tied up.
Sacrifice. Altar.
Are you saying this out loud, Leeward?
Telepathically.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't specify one person to say to, so everybody hears it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone who's in the link, right?
I
Isn't it?
believe so.
Make a wisdom check.
Let me get the spell.
24. Oh man, I get to be.
I don't know if it was like a party line kind of thing or something like that.
We should call this episode
I'm not
Whispers.
listening.
Had so many whispers.
And Wistifer, so Wistifer. Yes, yeah.
Leo whispers. Whisper words.
Whisper words. A whisper word, a whisper word, a whisper word, a whisper
Whisper
word.
word. That's what this is.
I'm sorry, I had to do it that
Anyway.
loud because I heard it as you were calling. I was like, I can't hear any of
You had to
this.
speak up a little clearer
Is it
because
what
I
we
am
thought
of
it was,
the
where
deaf
it's like
persuasion.
party line?
Anyway,
It's like speaking
Deep.
out loud.
okay.
that's-
Anyway,
yeah,
got
just
them
wanna
bum
make sure.
ears. Got them bum ears. Pay for my ear replacements, people.
There
Anyway,
you go.
I'm gonna get her a new set
So-
of earballs.
oh my god,
I can,
no.
How's that
The
work?
answer's
Do they
no.
just cut them off and put
Don't
a
do
new
it.
set in?
but
You're the one who works at an ear,
Don't
nose, and
do
throat
it.
I don't
place.
know.
I know. I
happens.
see him regularly. Anyway,
It's like changing
Don't-
a light bulb. You just screw it in.
do this seriously. Okay, so it's not gonna work because
True sight.
people were brought here as kids, and one of them tried to get away with invisibility, and like everybody saw them.
okay.
Things work differently here.
Well,
Good to know.
And you do have memories of friends that you were brought here with, fellow
That tried
children
to do it.
that tried to do it and
Yeah.
were.
I think we're just gonna have to go up there, guys.
Yeah, I don't think I can just go up there because if somebody notices me, minus.
Well, we can try and do
Anybody-
it sneakily. Is there enough
Well,
wood coverage around where we're at that we can kind of?
Wood coverage is only around this.
I
I also feel
Yeah.
like
This
Now
is
trying
we're
to
on the
sneak
altar
me
around the lake.
different.
Oh.
This is why we came here. We can either approach what's going on, or we can do nothing.
Well, I can always approach and do a friendly greeting.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you to not.
I don't
For
know.
the
They
sake
might
of my
like it.
sanity.
There's lots of whimsy here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's some of them
Christopher,
are
have you
being-
seen anybody like this?
Well, there's like 600 beings there, so
A few of them do look like the group that attacked us, but I don't know.
Well, Westifer probably shouldn't just walk up there either.
No, no, no.
because
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to walk up there. That is
Well,
a
of course
fool's
he doesn't.
errand. Who would do that?
well, what would
Well,
you say?
eventually we're gonna have to deal with them.
There is
eventually.
a lot that can be learned just by observing.
Okay, well, we'll watch.
Do you have a way that we could go up there without them all saying, "Hey, look, there's regular people," because we were found out very quickly
Are there
when they
not?
came here.
Are there?
Aloysius is up there right now.
Well, then eventually we're going to have to go up there, aren't we?
I think I'm Team Leeward. I think I'm
If you would like to march in there and take on hundreds of Fae, be my guest.
I don't want to take them on. I just want to casually walk up and say, "Hey, what's going on? I'm lost in the Feywild." But we can observe first.
Pandora, as you hear her say that, you understand that you know that the Feywild, it's like a game of chance. You can either go up and talk to a creature there who would be
Yeah, so it's
just
either
wanting
good
to have
or-
fun,
Well,
or
and
a
I
creature
get
with
that.
malicious intents disguised as fun.
I get that, but I'm just saying we can sit here and observe, but eventually we're gonna have to do something.
They're
So
going to see us eventually anyway.
okay,
So you
we'll
want to just walk
Okay.
up there?
no, we'll just stand here and watch.
What if?
Okay.
What if one of us flies up there?
Yeah,
No,
Then
we are
we
not
can get-
supposed
gonna
to.
work.
We are not
Get
supposed
an
to approach.
eagle-eye view.
According to the expert.
At least we can see what's in the middle of that.
Alright, go stack. I appreciate your effort, but
You're not doing the thing.
you're just
Role play it, man.
What is happening?
You're to-
Because obviously we're dawdling enough.
More
Just-
creatures
yeah.
are gathering.
your
I
one
just
eye
think
is
it's a
just
little bit
not-
wilder.
It's just not been up to stuff lately. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if you fly high enough and far away enough, you should be able to see the center.
But I don't know
I'm
how
going to
close
grab
you're going to have to get to be able to
the
actually
stack's
see
cape
anything
and hold him
without being
and say-
seen.
We're just observing.
And you can't observe much through the back of all these people. I want to know
That's
what's
what
the
I
show
thought,
about.
but-
You only have one eye. You can't observe much anyway.
Yep, that's why we're observing.
And the dancing does cease, as do a lot of the boisterous noises that were coming from the group as they all do look up. You
Dragon.
see...
It's a dragon.
Sorry. I figured.
You see a dragon. I'm not even going to describe it now.
No, please describe it, because this is
Nope,
a
you see a green
different
dragon. And it does land at the altar. Pretty massive in size. It looks green, but as you do notice, the scales coming down to there do seem to be a little bit in different colors, like a chromatic rainbow.
Because it's getting different powers. Is that what they said?
Yeah, it's doing stuff that normally a green dragon should be able to do.
Shouldn't be able to.
Shouldn't. That's what I meant to say.
You do see its wing come to a rest. Off of its back, you see an older man steps off. He has violet hair, kind of bright red streaks running through it. Seems to be a little bit gray, adorned in purple, red, yellows, and browns on his robes. Under his robes, you do see shimmering in the light what look to be like scales. Look kind of similar to the scales that are on the dragon. Pandora, you recognize this as Minos.
Oh.
We're gonna go to break.
Of course he sounds hot. But not really.
Really?
Alright.
I don't
Anything
know,
before we hit
maybe
the
not.
button?
He ain't that old.
Remember,
No, it's not
extra
about
life.
old. It's that
Play
he's
games,
gray
kill
and
kids,
has-
donate
it's
some link down
rare.
below. Oh, shit.
Poop.
Welcome back.
Pooh.
So,
Who?
as the figure of Minos steps off of this ancient green dragon, you see him. He walks up to the sacrificial table, and everybody does just look to him. Pandora, you've spent some notable time in the Fae. You usually know that most Fae creatures are unruly, hard to shepherd, and nobody has ever had the impact on Fae creatures like Minos has with their obedience.
Yeah, that checks out.
Hello, children of the Fae. His voice does project louder than you think it should. In the following hours, we will crown a champion of the goddess Talana. I ask, are you not tired of the conflict of the Seelie and Unseelie courts? As he asks that, you hear lots of cheering, lots of yeses, lots of approval. Would you not want a new Fae? A Fae where you don't fall under the judgment of a queen unworthy to pick mushrooms from under a tree, let alone rule the Fae. This is the future I see for us, my brothers and sisters. I foresee no one will rule. No one will tell you what to do. You can live free. Lost my spot. When a champion is crowned with Talana's powers, we will overthrow Queen Titania, and then the Queen of Air and Darkness after her. And as he does laugh, there is a boisterous cheer amongst the crowd.
Even the animals?
Hmm?
Give me my cape.
We will put an end to the courts.
My cape. He still has it.
You, those amongst you. You may not know it yet. You may be confused as to what will happen. Some of you may be brought here against your will, but I assure you, we will soon be in the paradise, my friends.
Can I make a religion check on that goddess you talked about?
Sure.
Yeah, can I get my cape back, guy? I'm gonna take that, thank you. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you can
take
all
it
make
off.
a religion or history
I'm
check
just gonna
if
take
you
it
like.
off of you.
Are we far enough away you can do it without like making noise?
It's a cape that's not gonna make that much noise. What do you think I'm gonna do? What?
You're pretty far away. You're a
Okay.
couple hundred yards away.
I'm just taking it off of you and putting it on my shoulders. I'm not
Okay,
making a
that's
big
fine.
gesture.
You all can
I
make
did-
religion or history checks to see if you know any of the names or
Religion,
anything.
you say?
29. Natural 20.
Nope.
Yeah, what were you interested in?
Talana.
Talana, yeah, you know that Talana is the goddess of disease and poison
She's the replacement one. Okay.
for Bahal.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, I didn't do good on that check, so it's.
Um.
But when he was like corrupting everybody, did that name ever in passing when I was in the past? Would it have probably?
No.
No. Okay.
You do recognize the names, Tatiana and the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Well, yeah.
They rule
19.
both courts here, and Minos, from what you know in your time with him, kind of acted as a middle ground between them, sort of a shepherd for lost souls in the Fae.
So he's basically rising up. Is what a presidential campaign to rise up.
Yeah,
19.
19.
Although it's not gonna be.
Who is Tatiana?
Titania.
Darkness. Titania?
Yeah.
Tatane?
I just see her.
That's right.
The
Oh,
queen,
yeah.
the queen of
I
Sealy fight the queen of
Final
the
didn't get high enough to.
Is that
I'll
who
die
the Queen
for
of Air and Darkness is?
queen of the queen of Air and Darkness is the queen of the Unseelie court.
Yeah, she doesn't have a name. So as he does finish, a long pause, and the creatures will all begin to cheer for him. And Minus will do this. You'll see a large group, probably 50, 60, 70 people begin to walk up.
Gosh.
You do see he does step off of where the altar is. You do see standing next to him.
Wonder who.
Why would you do that to me right now?
You see like a bipedal, like squid-like creature. Very strange.
If that's him, I'm gonna kill myself.
Pandora, you recognize this as Filigree.
Oh, thank God.
One of Minus's goons, also one of his trusted allies. You do see the described tree man, Celeris, that Wistifer and you both described. He's very tall.
I mean,
Bark-like skin, limbs.
wait, so the
poking
other
out.
guy's like literally a squid, or
Like a bipedal squid.
That's
Like
amazing.
just had
Aquaman
to?
kind of thing?
I needed the
Yeah.
visual.
I want to meet him in
Um,
real life.
and also you do see a young wood elf, similar in age to you, Pandora, greenish brown, like moss-colored hair almost, blue-green robes, kind of matching your own. You do see Mael amongst Minus's ranks.
Mm.
Betrayal. Or is it?
Hmm?
Is it betrayal?
Minus will gesture his hand above all of them. He'll turn. You see like a twinkling twilight begin to glow around everybody as the group that came up to him does disappear, along with the green dragon behind him also vanishes into nothingness.
Well then. That was an interesting show.
And a few minutes go by, and you do see that the crowd of Bazaar Fae do begin to disperse.
You said Minus also vanished?
No.
Mhm.
Oh, he did?
Minus
So, like,
vanished.
all of his henchmen, the
Mhm.
dragon, and all those people, they all
Yeah.
just vamped.
The
Okay.
important people are gone.
Yeah.
Your passive perception, you would have seen the garb that is not unlike that of Aloysius Torin.
Aquaman?
Mm-hmm. One of the people that was brought up and disappeared.
Wait, he disappeared with them?
Mm-hmm. All the bound people left with him.
Yeah, all the captives. Well,
You did see quite a few people that kind of have like garb that would match what you would think of when you thought of Gold Beach, and quite a few that didn't.
I think we need to shake down one of these people before they leave.
Mm.
I mean, not when they're all there, but
Right, but catch one of the scragglers.
do we see anybody who looks like that one sailor we met that one time?
And a crowd of 500 no.
I'm just asking. You know, since they're dispersing.
You do see satyrs, but they're, how to say this without sounding racist, they all look pretty similar.
From here.
Well,
sure.
from here, yeah, it's going to be hard to tell. Well, just wait till they disperse enough and snag one of them.
In Oscar studies on weird things because that's what he does. What does he know about the domains of the Seelie and the Unseelie courts?
Make a history check.
Maybe we just ally ourselves with titanium.
That's 10.
Don't know much. You know that the Seelie represents life, springtime, and summer, and that the Unseelie, winter, fall, death, and they are, from the exterior, it would seem as if the Seelie court is good, but it is not.
Kind of a yin and yang kind of thing.
Mhm. They both service their own needs. Well, what is the plan?
I think we're going to try to scrap one of the scragglers and bring them for some information.
plan.
Alright, let's find a straggler.
Okay, so you do see the crowd does disperse. Less and less people. You do see maybe about a dozen or so remain around the altar who slowly begin to walk off one by one. Lots of strange woodland creatures. A lot of people flew away, some people just disappeared. You see one person, kind of like bluish in skin. You see them, they turn into bubbles that all pop and go away.
Classic.
And the altar is seemingly empty. And the last one who does walk away, you do see a shorter figure from this distance. You can't really tell too much, but real short.
Guess we start approaching that guy stealthily.
I don't think you can really stealth here.
Yeah, it's a wide open, flat open area.
Nope, we're just
Yeah,
walking.
but I mean, if we kind of do it quietly,
I mean, it's enough
he
of
may
us
not
against
see us
one.
until we get closer. Well, that way he's not seeing us from like 200
There was
yards
just
away.
500 people here, John.
Yeah.
We could be other stragglers for all he knows.
I am approaching this stranger
Well, I'm going to
with my
follow.
friends.
I
Okay.
will be the last one to approach.
I'd be at
I'm
the
probably
front
going to be towards the front, yeah.
So you all leave the
back
Yes.
area, yeah.
area of the tree cover. Yeah, so as you do approach him, kind of gnomish features. You do see like a long pointy hat, like almost looks like a knight, like a sleeping hat.
All gnomes. I thought it was going to be one of the red caps.
He does look like that, the one on the top.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
He does look at you.
What do you want?
Hello, friend.
And he is about 30 feet away from you, and then in a blink of an eye, he's right up in front of you. What do you want? Meeting's over.
Well, would you be so kind to have a bit of a meeting with you?
No,
Why not?
I have no information. What do you want?
Oh, we just want some information on the people.
I want guidance. Minus provides guidance.
Well, that's fine. We just need some information about the people that were with Midas.
I don't know anything.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
While Leeward's doing that,
You're gonna do what?
go to the altar.
Okay.
I'm
Is
going
anybody
to.
going to the
Yeah,
altar?
I'm going to.
I am waiting to grab this guy in case he tries to run away again.
Okay. So you guys are about 100 yards away from the altar while you two go up to the altar?
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just standing maybe about like 30 feet behind Leeward.
Okay. Insight check on that. What did you get again?
11.
It's pretty hard to read.
I've got a good plus.
does-
I'm
he's
just
this
rolling
big.
He does
really
just seem
fucking
very,
low.
very shifty in general, both in body language and in conversation.
I don't quite believe you. You've got to know something.
What if we play a game?
Hate games. That's how I got kicked out of the Sealy Court.
Well,
Well, what do you like to do?
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked.
Well, we're asking now.
I like to run fast.
You want to have a race? And then tell us some stuff afterwards?
What do you got?
What do you like?
What do you have? Shinies?
Yeah, I got some shiny stuff. I'm gonna pull out some gold.
What about the satyr's drink?
Oh, like like some wine. Do you like wine?
Oh no!
I don't like it, but I can use it to barter.
You got a cup? You got multiple
No,
cups? I
I
can
don't
give you
have
lots
cups.
of wine.
No cups.
What if I gave you some?
Give me a cup.
Oh, okay. Do I have a cup? I don't know. Does anybody have a
I
cup?
feel like we would have one of us would have a cup, but I feel like the person
Give
who would have
me
it.
one of your cups.
No.
This is important, Ghost Stack.
We need this for information, Ghost Stack.
I have a better idea. Tell us some really interesting, cool stuff, and I can make you
Well,
go
either way, I'm
twice
going.
as fast.
Make a deception check.
I can, though.
You can?
Haste.
Persuasion check then.
Persuade him to be sound.
Do you have haste?
I have haste.
Oh.
Hey, he's stood on me before. It's great.
I didn't roll great, but it's 15.
I have a feeling, you know what?
You give me a cup of your satyr drink and make me go fast and you have a deal. I'll tell you all that I know.
I only make you go fast after. Don't have you running away without telling us anything.
Hold on, I'm seeing if I have a
Fine.
cup. Since
I don't think I have a cup. Oscar definitely does,
don't
but he's
don't I have it on my robe? Can't I pull off a cup or something from my robe?
I don't know what's
Is
all
that
in
on the
your robe.
useful items?
I'm gonna see.
Oh, does she have the robe of useful items?
Mhm.
I
She
do.
should be able to have a cup.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think that's the whole point of having that,
Yeah.
is to have random shit.
Yeah.
Cup.
You just have to ask yourself, would Nivara have a cup that she would take with her?
I mean, I would think so. She drinks tea.
Okay, yeah, then you could have a...
Just
You
a
would
cup.
be getting rid of your tea
That's fine.
mug.
No
I
more
can
tea.
I can get another teacup.
So you do...
Okay. It's
pour
just like a
him the
wooden,
wine.
probably cup, probably.
He takes it.
Hey, there's more.
That's it, that's it, that's it.
There's more where that came from. If you want, I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't
It's
drink
like
it.
5 gallons of wine.
You know, oh, you're gonna trade it. Okay,
Yes, yes.
That's why you're not getting your cup back.
that's fine.
Probably a satyr watching us right now.
Oh, I bet they're excited.
Probably. What do you want to know?
Everything. Everything you know. Everything you know about them.
Well, we know that Midas is going to deliver us from the terrible tyranny of both queens. They're very unfair in their judgment. Midas, on the other hand,
Lets you do anything you want.
he does. Lets us do anything we want, when we want, with who we want.
That's quite a bit of freedom.
And then
you got
there's
there.
there's no
Let's see you.
paybacksies.
No paybacksies. He wants a free Feywild.
Does he?
He harbors all of us. He shepherds us all in.
What if?
Those of us without homes, those of us without hope.
Sure, what
Everything
if,
taken
but
by
what-
the queens
That
of the
sounds
Seelie and Unseelie.
awesome. Sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. See,
Yeah. Tell us more.
what else do you want to know?
How does he go about selecting his champion?
I don't know. This whole process just started. You gathered us all here just to make us aware. Were you not here at the meeting?
Oh, we were. People were in the way.
Yeah,
we could hear.
There were
a bit-
lots of
We
people.
were a bit far back. We were
There
a little
were
bit late.
some, loud bears just rumbling too much.
Lots of bears. Lots of bears.
Yeah.
Like him.
Yeah, I got
Points at
that
Uber.
bear.
Yeah, it's just noisy bears. You know how it is.
I don't, but yes. Well, that's your information. Give me fast.
Do you know where?
I promise.
Do you know where Midas goes after he?
He goes where he pleases. I don't know.
Did you recognize any of the individuals with him? They look kind of familiar to me.
Yes, Sealrus, he has been in his ranks for quite some time now.
How
How
loud
soon
are
do
they
they-
being during this conversation, by the way?
Hmm?
How loud are they doing this, during this conversation?
Not loud enough that you guys can hear from a couple hundred yards away.
Cool. Then I'm not going to say what I'm going to say.
Then there's Filigriti. He's a giant squid-like creature.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very weird to see him on land. He's usually in the water.
That's reasonable.
Greta and her harpies didn't show up. I don't expect that. Greta, she keeps to herself.
Do you know where Greta is?
Way out. Many of your... Well, what kind of time do you keep
Why keep time? Too many, restrictions.
Be quite a walk. You would know that last you heard the name Greta and her harpies was when you were out sailing when you first made it to the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
So you are, if this is the real map, you're here, and you're like
It's off grid towards
on the other side of the house in accordance to the map.
We wish to pay homage to Vyrala. Do you know where she
Oh,
accepts her treasure?
I don't trust her yet.
No?
No. Never trust anything bigger than you. Everything's bigger than me.
But do you know where she is?
I don't. She seems to shuttle Midas around.
Is there any way of getting a hold of Midas?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I should rephrase this. How did you know that there was going to be a meeting?
They made us aware. We all knew.
And which way?
I don't know. Just we all knew.
Okay.
Midas is great and powerful. So kind.
He
So
is.
kind.
Gosh, I wish I could just know everything about this, because I'm excited. I kind of want to join the cause.
Yeah, we're kind of new recruits.
Stay here long enough. You get called for next meeting. Maybe you'll be champion.
By the way, when is that tournament happening?
I don't know.
Who's the competition?
You
for
heard
champion?
everything he said. If you were
I
here.
know, but
I
the
did.
Bears.
This is great. I've
I
never
told-
felt this special before.
The Bears were too loud. I'm sorry. I guess
Yeah, Uber tried to quiet him down. That wasn't very successful.
they were excited.
Who's the competition for the champion?
I don't know.
Did any of those guys look like they're champion material?
I don't know. Not really.
Well, are you gonna apply?
If I'm chosen, sure.
Oh.
I'm assuming you don't know when they're...
I assume I didn't get chosen, though. There were a bunch of people that went up there and all disappeared in twinkling light.
One of them asked to be champion.
Oh, sure.
Got chosen.
Yeah, maybe if they all suck, maybe I get chosen. Or you.
They might suck.
If you get chosen as champion, don't forget me.
I won't.
God, I don't know, though. Very, very strange times here in the Feywild, but he promises a great new Feywild, and he's been a man of his word. Keeps us safe from the Seelie and Unseelie courts. As for summoning him, I imagine that only the queens would have the ability to do so and maybe locate him, but I don't know. I'm not going back there. Very mean. I'll be forced to dance eternally if I return to the Seelie court.
Just refresh my memory so we know how to avoid the Seelie and Unseelie courts. In which directions are they? So we know how to...
They
avoid
move.
them. Okay. Well, I mean, how often do they move? Do we know where exactly?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's no such thing as time
Not
here.
there, but yes.
Well, I mean, how do you stay? I mean, obviously, Midas protects you, but there's probably, there's some way that he probably shows you on how to avoid them.
I take it one step at a time.
One very fast step at a time. I've seen you step.
So, as this is happening, you two go up to the altar. What are you doing at the altar?
Desecrate it.
Sacrifice one of yourselves.
Take
the
your
only
arm and
way.
chop it off again.
Are there any rune symbols, markings, words, text?
Both of you can make investigation checks.
Oscar finds a new arm.
Where do you place the head? Where do you chop the head? Where do you...
This is my arc. I am chopping my arm off this time.
14.
19.
I mean, you tried to do it the first time, so.
As you look at the altar, it does have the symbol of Talana on it.
Cool.
Yeah. Looks pretty intricately carved as you do run your hand along it. You don't even really have to detect magic. It feels very magical.
Figured.
You doing anything else up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna pound my hand on it. Not to like do any damage, but just out of anger. Both of them probably. No, I'm gonna split the damn rock in half.
That'd be funny.
That honestly, I thought about it, but now I feel like that's not the right take. I want to go.
So as you go up there and you pound your hand on it, with a tremendous force that causes the leaves to kind of bam, pound your fist on it again. Leaves begin to flow.
Interesting.
It's a magical breeze stone.
You guys are having the conversation with
Yeah. No, I
Quick guy.
I needed to make that.
Quick guy. Quick note. Quote.
Leaves supposed to do this?
Well, maybe it's time to make them fast.
I was either that or punch my bird. So
Maybe. We done.
You're gonna hit it again?
Information I think we can get.
Yeah, so I think
Because we
that
don't have
right
any way of
now-
getting
I'm gonna do it
getting
harder
the-
this time.
I feel like right
not with
now
all
our
my
only
might, but
assessment-
harder than I would.
Okay, so
Probably, I
with
think are gonna be
Our only
hope.
assessment would probably
Children.
I missed that.
Well, I'm trying to talk
We don't
about
have
what
any
we're
way
talking
of,
about
know
too.
of any way of getting to the queen, so we don't.
I know, but we
have-
can address this once we're done with this.
So, I don't have
As
any
you
way of contacting
slam
the
both of
queens.
your hands, the leaves around it begin to spin and whip. They're dead leaves, like orange, brown, yellow in color. And apparating in front of you, you do see Minus standing in front of you.
Oh,
Got it.
hi.
You're not there.
You're not there!
I'm just out of
Hey,
out of
hey.
context.
You're allowed to react on this.
I'm
side of the
reacting
table.
Yeah.
to
Yes.
it. I know I'm talking to a fast gnome. I'm just
You're
reacting
allowed to have-
to the.
Did you not think I wouldn't notice you were here, girl?
I'm gonna pull my head down.
And he gets right up in your face. Are you
Is he
doing
like
anything?
physically there, or
Yes,
is it like a
he is
manifestation?
physically standing
Okay,
in front
okay.
of you.
Oh shit.
Punch him in the kneecap.
The one who got away.
Psychic link to everybody. Guys, get over here.
So as you're having this conversation with the little gnome man, you
I will
do
make
hear
it
Oscar,
dance.
and you do look up and see Minus standing in front of Pandora.
Does the numb guy react?
Huh?
Does he? I'm assuming.
As he sees you look, he looks up and he does not look happy. You don't
When he
run
takes
away.
off,
Yep.
I didn't give him his speed.
I don't think.
I don't think
He
he cares.
takes it. I'm gonna run over there.
Mhm.
I feel like we're just having
Follow
a
suit.
quiet stare down real quick with the bad guy.
Oh, it's down.
I'll jump on
Just
Uber and
looks
head
right
over
at
as
you.
fast as I can.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Minus?
All of that.
That
sounds so
reasoning,
bad.
That's
What are you
how.
doing over here?
It's been 50.
What are you doing, Willis?
Long time no see, asshole.
And in conclusion, get fucked.
This is your moment. Play it out.
question is, what are you doing here?
You know what I'm doing here.
What is that exactly? You have
Oh.
no business here. You were cast out of the Fae. I was able to take your friend and turn him into my henchman.
Yeah, I wasn't cast out, but well, first of all, I'm here to kick your
You
ass.
look like you really want to hurt me.
I'm here to kick your ass.
Do
Uh,
it.
but-
You have me outnumbered.
No, but we've done this dance before. That's not how it works. Where'd you take everybody?
Story for a different time, girl. I came to see you off into death. But
Did
you
you?
would like to kill me before you die, would you not? And you'll pull out a dagger and put it against his chest. Do it. Do it. And he'll step up to you, and the dagger does push into your chest as he does lean forward, and you see it begin to slowly pierce his chest.
So, for like a hot second, Pandora's like, she does her like eyes flicker red. And like, she's just, I don't want to say snarling because that's not the right word, but
Could be.
she's like growling? I don't know, like it's like.
Angry noises.
Yeah, angry noises. And part of her is like fighting to push the blade in, even though he's doing it himself.
How close? I mean, when do we get up there? At what
You're
point?
all up there now.
So.
So you're seeing me do this happen.
I mean.
This.
You deserve to die for everything that you've done
This
to
seems a
me
bit too
and my
easy.
friends.
Why don't we just punch him in the chest?
He'll
And like,
continue to look at you. And do it, girl. Release your anger. What are you doing?
she's having like a moment of.
Make a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
yeah, okay. Oh, fucking
I mean,
A.
I do it. But that's
27.
I probably would too.
Do it with disadvantage. Minus.
25.
25. You act on your own accord.
I just think about the talk that Seraphine and I had before we left here about trying not to let the anger control me. And my eyes go back to normal, and I drop the blade.
What blade?
The dagger, sorry.
It's sticking into his chest. And he's
Oh, well, I
pushing
just
it.
let go of it.
You never were holding it.
He's
It's
pushing
Oh,
against your
oh, well
chest.
then I would pull it out.
So as you pull it out, he does look at you.
That seems kind of backwards and
Such
fucking.
a disappointment.
Because you couldn't bend her to your will.
Because she can never follow through.
Yeah, because I wasn't like everybody else. But you knew that.
You can fool your friends all you want, but I know there is a beast underneath that delicate skin of yours. You are nothing more than an angry, despicable, fiery beast. And you will be put down like one if you continue on this journey.
Oh, God, I can't wait to kill you.
You know, you're a dick, sir.
He does not respond to you. He makes eye contact with Pandora.
What did you do to Mael?
No matter that, Pandora. You are not worthy of a response. There was a time when I would have welcomed you back into my court, but you have proven it was right to choose Mael over you. You were right that you were the one pushed through the portal that day. Had it been you pushing him, it would not have been the same. It would have been disappointing. Mael is very useful. He will help usher in a new dawn to the Fae. When I rule the Fae, we will then start with your material plane, starting with your precious town of Gold Beach. We will spread through the rest of the realm, then to the Shadowfell. We will turn all the planes into the Fae. I will have infinite knowledge and infinite power.
Hate to disappoint you.
Mael will miss you. He does still speak of you. But soon he will forget the name Pandora.
This feels like a breakup from a third person and it hurts.
Kill her, and you'll see him disappear into
Son
leaves.
of a bitch.
And you do see forming out of more leaves about
Do I?
7 like elven-looking creatures that have lots of foliage and kind of like a goldeny colored skin. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, I was gonna ask, can I jump to grab him as he's teleporting?
You were not up there.
Excuse me. Guess I'll use my.
You should have told him.
But as you
joke's on
do
you,
run up, as he
asshole.
does
God damn it.
disappear,
Asunder.
you grasp and you have a leaf
It's
in your
happening.
hand,
You're too late.
and it does
Sweet.
crumple.
I feel like somehow he's part of that though. I'm not saying
Trusty
Harrison
Mac.
made me cry, but Harrison made me cry.
Did you get it?
I don't think so.
What is it? Is it a fly?
Yeah, fruit fly.
What animal did you have out with you?
You
Birdo.
Zeus, right?
Birdo?
Birdo.
Sorry.
Not Birdo, but Birdo.
I was just putting him out there. I don't know where he is.
So you guys would have came up
Well, if we
Your
didn't
word
figure
said
that
that
out,
he
I
ran
alter.
up. And Leaf. Berto is behind you.
Oscar would be next to her.
Okay. How many did I say?
7.
7.
7? And they've got kind of like a goldeny shimmer to them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a mini for Whistleford?
No, I've got one.
It's Leo word, but different colors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was, yeah.
It is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
You are so full of yourself. You wanted him to be an exact color.
Well, I thought he was just basically an opposite of
The
Leo word.
yang to your yin.
At the time that you remembered him, he was.
Listifer. Team Listifer.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think he's kind of a
It
dick.
made me cry.
He's
I felt like one.
That is
Oh,
how
it's
I
okay.
play.
No.
Reasonably
it
a
was
dick or
in
not.
the moment needed.
still a dick.
So that music was fine for that.
Leeward.
No.
That is 18.
Nice. Pandora.
4. I
Alright.
was so upset that I rolled so bad.
Navara.
Thrown off guard.
Sorry, I was getting the music.
There were more insults. He left.
I was waiting for a moment to
Fucketh
the
around
blade.
and findeth out.
17.
Because if he was going to linger there, I was going to
Go
go
step.
after him
18.
and point it at him and ask him what
I assume you have a lower dex
Yes,
than
yeah,
Leeward.
very
Okay.
much lower.
Oscar.
21.
21.
You have a plus?
By the way, that intro song you showed
I do not.
slaps. That is
Yeah.
good.
I really like the fight music for Shadowbringers.
I think that's what she
Let's
was
hope
listening
that those are all the ones that I roll tonight.
We have a
Oh.
boss thing.
Roll 2 20s in a row.
Yeah.
to. Yeah, that sounds good.
People may be hurting.
Interesting. Gosh, not great rules.
We might have to shift the light a little bit because the map's a little too glossy for it.
Dang, I'm rolling all the same numbers. Look.
How?
I don't know.
Jesus, dude. What the fucking odds on that?
Is it the
Bizarre.
That's probably more than
Okay, well at least those didn't like go weird.
Well, I don't know what if I roll a one.
I didn't ever bring Rocky out.
That's right, we didn't. Why?
Well, you
So
might
emotionally
get it straight up.
compromised.
Yeah, I didn't know
1, 2, 3, 4.
for this specific reason.
Shoot, where's the other die I need to roll? I need to roll a couple of these. Not rolling great right now.
So this one will come up to you, go stack.
Okay.
It will swing, and you'll see a long sword be unsheathed as it looks at you with kind of cold, unseeing eyes. Swing at you twice. 19 and 21.
Both miss.
Okay. And then this one will come up to you, Oscar. 23
Hits.
and 26.
Hits.
Okay. So you take 5 points of slashing damage, 18 points of psychic damage.
Resistant to psychic.
Okay.
So 5 and 9.
Yeah.
Well,
And then for the second hit, you take another. No, I'm sorry. It's actually supposed to be 6, but we'll say 5 for that first hit. I'll let you get one for free. 6 points of slashing damage, and then 18 half to 9. This one will come up to you, Pandora. Do the same thing. Highest was a 15.
Misses.
Okay, so that'll miss with both. This one will come up to, what's your Zeus's name?
What's your Zeus's name?
20 and 15.
Those both hit.
Okay, so Zeus will take 6 points of slashing and 18 points of psychic. Times 2. That one will come up and do the same thing. This one will come up to a Wistifer, and this one will come up to Naivara. Lowest is a 15 to hit Zeus again.
That hits.
Okay, so he will take another 6 points of slashing damage and another 18 points of
He's
psychic
out.
damage. Okay. So then this one would use its second hit and come up closer to Pandora, and this one would go up there to Leeward then. So it died on the first hit.
Yeah.
So then we'll use the second roll, which would have been 15. We'll miss with you, Leeward. And then the other one will attack you twice. 20, and then that's below 10. That doesn't hit.
No, but that other one does, yeah.
Okay, so you take 6 points of slashing and 18 points of psychic. That one will come up to Wistifer. Hit and miss. Okay, and then that one will try to hit you twice, Naivara. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
Okay, and then the other one's lower than that, so they both miss. You will see they begin to kind of flip with the wind, and each of them will teleport in opposite directions.
Interesting. But that one stays there?
No.
Oh.
I forgot that he was there. Okay, then we get to
Yeah.
Wistifer.
A lot of rage. Still choking back
his
tears.
ass.
Still choking back tears from Harrison. I'll be going to bed crying about that later. It's okay, but not that.
Use it.
Minus is a
Fireball
big
thing.
fat meanie. What are you looking for?
The fireball thing. Because Wistifer's going to pull out his wand that you've seen him use before
Mm-hmm.
and cast fireball. 20-foot radius. He's going to cast it right there.
do you want to use this thing?
It wouldn't be in there, Rob.
Oh, wouldn't? No.
Harrison, do you want to use
Is it
this
20
thing?
foot? Yeah. Yeah. I just want to see if it
that
can-
one's for fireball, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get all 3 of them. Grazie. God, D&D Beyond has gotten so slow. I'm doing it on my phone too, that's how I know.
They're transitioning, I think, aren't they still?
Yeah, I got a notification or something a few days ago that it might be kind of spotty. Or maybe it's just that day, I don't know. I've noticed it hasn't been as good.
They'd upgrade their servers.
Well, they're switching stuff over, so it's
It's been slow for a while, though.
it hasn't been too
Could
bad
be my
on
tablet,
mine.
though.
It
This
hasn't
thing
been
is
bad on
crap.
mine,
I don't normally have a problem on mine, so.
but I'm also running on basically a full-fledged computer too, which probably helps a little bit.
Okay.
Seems to be good for me today over here, but
Yeah.
I I did restart it the other day and delete a bunch of crap, so.
There we go. Alright. Oh, you need to make deck saves first. Pass. Fail. Fail. So you will see a fireball erupt out of Wistifer's wand. You've seen this wand before, all of you have, except for Pandora. He used it when he
At the
interrupted the
circus.
circus, yeah. Okay. And I think that that's all that he's going to do. Let me see if there's any bonus actions.
Wait, why do I have
What?
Hold on, I'm reading it first before I...
Yeah, he's going to look at you, Leah Word. Make it count. Don't fuck it up. You are inspired.
I like it!
Yeah.
Take
Short, sweet, and to the
1d6
point.
of inspiration.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes you just...
Wistifer dropped out of school when you did.
Oh, I figured you'd grown a little bit more in power since then, though.
You might have grown in power, but
He's not in bard
Might,
power.
might not be a bard anymore. Well,
House
Fully a
guard.
bard.
as much of one.
Multi-class.
Yeah, those 3 that he hit, I'm gonna launch 3 Eldritch Blasts, or an Eldritch Blast at each one of them.
Sure.
Ooh, that's fun.
Why do I have this?
The lowest
I can
is
sing it again. I don't know why I have this.
Oh.
What is it? I have
22.
some dramatic draconic
It was
spells.
all a hit.
Pretty cool.
So the first one,
And yellow? Black?
will take 9 points of force damage,
Okay.
11 points of force damage, 11 points of force damage.
Got it. Anything else?
Not right now.
Leeward.
Alright, I'm gonna pop Aura Vitality, so I'm concentrating, and use the bonus action
22.
to use, because since Pandora's right next to me, she's gonna be within the 30-foot sphere. Heal her for 2d6. Yeah, it's got a bit of a hot spot on there.
It's just the material.
Yeah, if we like shift the light, it might.
That won't shift the light. We'll just use different maps.
That
Some things that don't have the gloss on them, I think, would be better.
yeah.
Hmm?
Pandora, you heal for 8 points since you're within 30 feet of me, and that's all I can do. That's bonus action.
Okay.
Not really anywhere to move.
Go stack.
Plus, I'm trying to.
Well,
Everybody else rolled
I mean, Ghost Stack's within 30 feet of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I never
Okay.
did with the 17.
I just want to make sure everyone's within 30 feet of me.
well, someone might as well go fast, and I'll pace myself.
Nice.
And it's concentration.
Yeah, both of us are concentrating.
And then Uber is also going to rage.
Okay.
Uber's going to run at the purple one, and I'm going to run at the green one.
You're gonna run at the green one?
Yeah, and Uber's going to run at the purple. My speed should be double.
25. Yeah, you can get right up there.
And then I will...
You said he's raging?
Yep.
Okay.
Dragoning.
Ignore that roll. I accidentally pushed a button. Wow. I can't
Does he get any
check
bonus to
everything.
attack rolls, or is it just damage?
Magic
everywhere.
damage. You get the +2.
Alright. I rolled an 18 to hit.
Okay, that will miss.
Damn. Okay, then.
Jesus.
And then Uber is going to miss on both of these.
Okay. Anything else? Bonus action?
Bonus action, I lit my sword up.
Do not have any
Other than that.
Did Uber attack 3 times?
He gets 2 attacks.
Okay, 2 attacks. I thought it was
believe
3.
it's 2. Hold on.
That's cool.
I thought it was 2 bites. No, 2 claws and a bite.
2 claws. Bear makes 2 attacks. 2 attacks. 1 bite and 1 mince claws. Yeah, so it's just 2. Alright, and that ends my turn.
You want the sheets up?
Sheets?
Oh, reroll.
What'd she? Oh, it's in there.
It is in there. Top shelf or bottom shelf?
I don't know.
That's all I got.
Alright.
Just didn't roll above an 18.
I've
All my
already-
rolls were 8, 8, 9, 5.
I'm gonna run up to it right now.
Sure.
55, so should be fine.
35 will get you there.
Does a 26 hit? I'm sorry, does a 28 hit?
28, yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Hey, that's actually.
Nope.
16 points of damage.
2 orange?
Huh?
2 orange?
Yep.
Okay.
I think this one is. It's a 17. 17.
That will miss.
I'm going to bonus action Fury of Blows. And try to whack him 2 more times. That's a 26.
26, that'll hit.
That's 10 more points of damage. And then 25.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Not really good on that dice. 9 more points of damage.
Okay. So, yeah, you punch that one.
Very dramatic
Yeah.
retelling.
You punched him so hard,
Yeah.
you wish you didn't punch him so hard.
Pandora.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I will cast.
Borrow one of these.
Before I poke myself.
What would you need?
I will cast
have plenty of dice.
Frostbite on the purple. Is that purple or black? Whatever this one is
Black.
right here. Black. So it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
And what is it that you're doing?
Frostbite. Jesus.
Not 30, sorry, 20.
Okay, well, still, it passes. I was like, Jesus Christ!
It's not an archfey you're fighting. 20, yeah.
Lord, okay, so nothing
Does anything
happens.
happen?
No.
Cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a cantrip, so nothing happens. Well, that's pretty much, I don't have any bonus action spells or anything, so that's disappointing.
Bonus action rage. You can bonus action wild shape too.
No.
Yeah, but I thought if I raged, I have to hit something in that turn.
If you don't get hit before the end of your next turn.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it backwards.
Or
Yeah,
before the
I'll use
start
my
of your next
bonus
turn.
action to rage then.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right.
What did you use?
Back to the bad
How much
guys.
needed to run?
I think I used a wild trick because I haven't marked off.
Okay. So that one there's gonna longsword you twice, Nivara.
Okay.
Oh, that's a D12. What am I doing?
Yeah.
That'll miss.
30.
And 21.
That just hits.
Alright, so with the longsword, you will take 6 points of psychic damage. I'm sorry, 6 points of slashing damage and then 18 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
That one's going to do the same to Uber twice. I'm pretty sure 13 will miss, right? For Uber.
13?
Or does a 13 hit?
Good golly, let me check. I don't have his up. 13 hits.
Alright, so he'll take 6 points of slashing, and then 18 points of psychic, and then it'll hit with the second attack, doubling that damage. Just take that same damage again, 6 and 18.
Okay.
But he's raging, so that slashing gets halved.
Yeah, that slashing does get halved.
And the slashing
So
was
So
6 and
6,
32.
so you can take 6 back. Then it'll attack you. It rolled a 7. I don't think that'll hit. But the other one's a 20. Does a 20 hit you?
nice.
Okay.
He's 24 right now.
You will see the ones that are on the
I know, but-
exterior pull out longbows and shoot at you twice. So the one in the red will shoot at you, Oscar, and miss with a 9 and a 12. Both will miss. Black will fire again at you, Oscar. 15.
Miss.
And the other one will miss. Pink will shoot at you, Pandora. Miss. And natural 20.
Oh, of course.
So, you will take
Your boys ain't playing.
Yeah, boy.
13 points of piercing damage as the arrows hits into you
That's
half
right.
to 6.
That's right.
And then you will take
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
46 points of psychic damage.
Holy shit.
It's crit, that's why.
I know, but holy shit.
Yellow will do the same.
Think
We'll
that's
shoot
the-
at. Actually, yellow's going to shoot a leeward.
Yeah, it's not
Same
getting
leeward.
targeted at all.
Casting spells. The first one will miss with a 10, and then the other one's does a 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember how good your armor class was. So you'll take
16 bows. I was debating on whether or not shield would be enough, and it really be.
you'll take 7 points of piercing as the arrow sticks into you, and then 18 points of psychic damage.
Hawkman said psy-yoked.
Okay. No. And
Confused noises.
go stack. You see the one next to you disappear
Okay.
and then reappear over there.
Alright.
It's the only one that got that ability back. We'll get to Wistifer.
Oh, good. I got it. I don't. The bad guys are all gone unless something else pops up.
You will see him with his wand point at the one in the yellow and give him a glare, and then you'll see a kind of shadow move and kind of grasp onto it. He is. Do we have one for Hexed?
There
Yeah.
might be.
And he will raise his other hand, and you'll see a bolt of eldritch energy shoot out. 2 bolts. Crit. That's pretty good. And yeah, both of them will hit. Okay, so yeah, you see him shoot Eldritch Energy out, very similar to what you've seen Oscar do, and it hits that enemy, that elven creature, and he does not look good. He'll kind of slowly back and kind of form a perimeter. Oscar, what are you doing?
Part of it, I have to wait for her to get back. But for my action, I'm going to concentrate on black with 3 Eldritch Blasts. The lowest is a 16.
16 will miss.
21 is the next lowest.
Those will both hit then.
Points of force damage.
How much?
21. No, sorry. 16. 25 points of force damage.
Okay. He's not looking great.
Then my bonus action, the coin of Hawar on my arm. Bonus action, the gold coin of Hawar on my arm will start to glow with radiant energy and envelop Pandora as I saw her get smacked with an arrow. And I'm going to use my healing light ability.
Awesome.
What does that do?
I don't know.
He's making stuff up again, Nikki.
It never happened.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't think
You
made
can
this
heal
one up.
22 points of...
You made that up.
It's fake.
I have 14d6 healing pool that resets when I finish a long rest.
Alright.
And then as a bonus action, I can heal a creature I can see within 60 feet, spending
you go.
dice from the hit pool. Max 66.
You guys have a pseudo cleric.
Nice.
That's what a celestial warlock is.
Yeah.
It's a
Nice.
pseudo cleric with Eldritch Blast.
Can't forget that. Alright.
Between that and Ghost Axe, lay on hands. You're pretty good.
Staff of healing.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, and the Staff of Healing.
That's all I got.
Okay, so you healed. As you do see 2 Eldritch Blasts go out and radiant energy heal you. We get to Leeward.
Alright.
Oh man. We're listening to that.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
guess, though you don't hear music that sounds that good from Hawar's radiant energy.
It's
Oh,
more.
it's more like definitely on me music. Dun, 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 dun.
No. Dun, 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 dun.
So,
It's like the Imperial March.
It's like,
No, that's too evilly.
like a Batman theme song. Think
Nice.
of that.
I was just thinking creepy ambient.
Is Narvara within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Nope,
Close to
she's
you.
35.
Oh, is she?
Okay.
Oh, I was looking
I'm
at
fine.
Lucifer.
I'm fine.
Well, she's actually 40. Well, hold on now.
F in the chat.
Yeah, she's at 35. She's next to you, and I'd use 35 feet to get there.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have to move far. I'll just move just close enough to get within 30 feet of her.
Sure.
I'll
You
distance.
just go right there. 5 feet of movement will get you there.
I'll distance a room spell.
I'm not too
You took
worried.
18 something points.
I did. Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
your spells, man. I'll take whatever.
Your spells, man.
Well, they're
Better safe than sorry. That can go down fast.
and I will use don't we?
from the physical buffs, but what about the mental buffs?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter on the level. Okay. I'll do. I just want to make sure. Do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Navarra. Yeah, well, it's not great.
That's all I needed to hear.
That is 14 points of healing.
How much?
14.
What'd you do?
Distant. Spend a sorcery point to distant to cure wounds.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to heal Wistfer 2d6. And he gets back 7 hit points, and I'll look at him and go, you don't fuck it up either.
But no bardic inspiration.
Team Listifer!
Hey, I'm healing his
Kiss
ass.
him!
Okay.
Yeah, see him healing me.
Hi, Povikin.
Hey, man.
Povikin's who we
different
played
tonight.
Chivalry with.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he's the one that saw me, like, swing the peasant around and beat people with.
Showed the peasant what for. Go stack.
Alright, I would like to burn 2 rerolls and see what happens, please.
Okay.
Oh no.
I only made 1 out of the 5 attacks I had.
What are you doing? Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to the green one.
How many attacks do you have?
Well, right now I have
20, 25.
5
Yeah.
You
including
should be
Uber.
playing papaya on a
25 will get you right
no
next to
matter
him.
what the situation.
You have 25 feet, right?
I have 50 right now.
50. Okay, that's right. You're
He's
hasty.
hastened.
Not during the fight. I mean,
Alright,
just
so
when we were
let's see.
moseying
Oh, wait.
It's the
about-
fastest I've ever seen a dwarf move.
I put the dice in my pocket.
I'm
to
telling
warm
you,
them
when I
up.
listened to Citizens and Wedding Interview, I was like, dude, I told you.
They didn't
what
help
I
any.
would do, yes.
So they both miss.
But then he was like, I don't know, like, it's fine.
We have
it's your
rerolls.
wedding too.
We have
I'm just
plenty of
saying.
rerolls.
I have more I need to add too because I haven't been adding them.
That
We'll
was
burn
great.
2 more.
That was great. I don't know.
So this is the last time. If I miss, I
Johnny's
miss.
a bit
Okay.
trapped in there. Like,
Okay,
sure,
one of
he
them-
looked up the
one of them
peasant and the peasant got knocked down.
Uber
So
got a
he
natural
falls
1 on
down,
that.
the peasant
So
just,
Uber
like,
doesn't
used
hit
his
at all.
sword. So he was just like,
Um,
whoa!
I'm like, Uber, can't you hit anything?
Sometimes you use a motherfucker
Try
to
again.
hit another
Yeah.
Try again. Damn it. No, okay. It's okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing 3 times, miss once. Re-swing. And let's see, that's the first attack was a 26 to hit and the second
It
was
should be, yeah.
27.
27?
26 and 27.
Yep, those will both hit.
Okay, so first attack was 31 damage. Do I need to separate radius for any reason?
No.
Okay, so 31 damage with the first. And then better. Burning a 2nd and a 3rd level smite on these. The second attack is a
Which one are you? You're hitting green, you said?
yeah. So 31 for green, first attack, and then
How do you want to kill green with that first attack?
I'm gonna run my sword into his chest or stomach, and then swing out towards red.
Okay.
Give it your all, buddy.
So you do slash, and just leaves appear as you slash this one down. They fall down to the ground. You can move up. Your second attack on red.
35 points of damage to red.
It's a lot of fun, Povikin. He said he's never played D&D.
Yeah, you'd probably like it. I haven't met too many people who once they try it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you get too many bagpipes. Right, Rob?
All the bagpipes.
Alright, anything else?
This
Bonus action?
is the fastest ghost attack has ever been and misses. Yeah, he's fine, it's done.
A little bit of housekeeping. I forgot to roll for concentration.
Oh, yeah.
So the concentration's dropped, so can I retcon it to be Bardic Inspiration for him?
Sure,
For Whisper?
sure.
believe that is a D10.
Better. Better. Not
Kiss
so
him.
great.
Don't skip her.
Don't say no yet.
I
No,
think I realized
I'm not.
that.
No, I'm
I
saying
know I
that
only
now.
like punch things, but that doesn't mean my turn is relevant.
Melee punch.
Elves are people too.
26.
26. Yeah.
16 points of damage. 30.
Yep.
Thanks, Kovic, and you have a good night too.
16 points of damage. It's 2 max damage.
I thought you were
in
gonna
a
flip
row.
off the camera, Harrison.
How much?
16.
Also,
Two
this
max
isn't my
damages
real
in a
hair.
Wow, the illusion is shattered. People don't know.
We're gonna lose all of our sponsorships now, John.
That was
Yeah, that Head and Shoulders sponsorship
20.
gone.
Well, what's that?
They had you set up to do commercials with Troy Palladino.
Fourth wall ruined.
20
What's
Uh-huh.
that? Hair replacement Bosley?
12
Oh my God.
points of damage. I'm sorry, I was Fury Boiler. Is what
Okay.
I'm calling.
So you go up and bam, 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 bam.
I got another hit.
5?
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I get 2 extra with Fury Blows.
Okay. So
So
5
I
total?
attack twice and then. No, not 5 total.
4.
4.
Okay.
So this is my 4.
Okay.
24.
That'll hit.
10 points.
Rogaine.
Anything else? Bonus action?
Nope. That was my.
Pandora.
I can't see very well. Will 35? It definitely gets me up to him,
Oh.
right? Okay.
Yep.
I'll get up to the black one, and I will
20 feet will get you there.
swing with me maul. Not great, but it's still an 18.
18 will miss.
You
Well,
wanna
that's
reroll
it. Oh yeah, because.
Sorry.
Oh, that's better. That's a 21. Is 21 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Q. 9. 11 points of damage.
Did you add your rage bonus?
Yep, that's what I just
Okay.
did. Yep.
It's not looking great. Anything else?
I
Bonus
only get
action
one
or anything?
attack. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Do some damn magic.
I don't have any bonus action magic.
She's also
Oh.
raging, so she
Yeah,
can't
I
use
can't,
magic.
yeah.
No.
I am in a fit of anger.
So, purple will make 2 slashing attacks at Uber.
I'm so blind. The purple and the black one look the same color to me.
17 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
So Uber will take 6 points of slashing.
Uber's down.
Okay. And that other damage will be void then.
Oh wait, no he isn't. My bad. Forgot he takes half that. Well,
Oops.
actually, does he even take half that anymore? No. So
And
he
then
takes
18 points
you
of
said 6?
psychic.
He's down now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, no, he's not. But wait,
Unfortunately,
he is.
But he is.
He came back up alive for just a minute.
30 will get
Just
him
a
next to
second.
Leeward for that second attack. We'll say that the lower one was the attack. So 14.
No.
14 will miss.
16.
So that one's going to strike twice at you, Ghost Stack. Natural one will miss, but then the other one's a 22.
That still misses.
Okay.
Thank goodness for haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would've
And
just
then
hit
the
before.
black is going to hit you.
Okay.
13
Misses.
and then 24.
That definitely hits.
You'll take 6 points of slashing, half
So-
to 3,
Okay.
and then 18 points of psychic.
Neat. Okay, continue.
Does everyone still have the max HP I added?
That should have.
Pink is going to go ahead and pop 2 arrows at you.
I'm at 106, I believe so. I think I'm only like at
19?
96 normally.
And 20.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll take 7 points of piercing damage with both arrows, so 14, and then 18 points of psychic damage from each arrow.
So 14 and 18, because I have half on psychic.
Yes.
Or is it psychic?
Yep. Yellow is going to shoot at Wistopher. Natural 20. And miss. So... a lot.
It's a map.
I don't know where this is from.
I don't even.
Yellow went, pink went. Did purple hit you?
It sounds
Have we done purple yet?
Purple killed
Purple.
Uber.
And then went up there. That one hit it. Not. Did this one hit it yet? Did
Eevee.
orange?
Orange hasn't
no,
attacked
I
yet.
haven't.
Okay, so orange is gonna attack.
Orange is
then.
the last one.
Okay. 21.
Yep.
And then the other one's a 8.
Nope.
So you'll take 6 points slashing and 18 points of psychic. As we get to Wistopher.
That's the song. It's from the
How much should Whisper take
other
from
one with
that hit?
Sephiroth and
You don't
Sophia.
know.
You don't know.
Oh,
It's
really?
a lot.
Maybe that must be his beginning one because
Maybe.
He's gonna pop 2 more Eldritch Blasts at yellow.
I learned that because there was one time I did that. I did that 30 times in a row trying to beat it.
And he's gonna hit with
It, like,
both
synced
and
on
kill
stream.
him.
It was awful.
Yeah.
So I'm not ready to get
And bonus action, he'll move his hex
I
to
can
Pinky.
if I do that bad.
And that is what he's got.
Jane and I tried to do it.
Oscar.
Bonus action, I'm going to pump 2d6 of healing into Wistopher
Did you
Okay.
get yelled at?
for 5
Well, no, it
points.
did unsync with just us.
Oh,
He
it's
was-
He
unsynced.
accidentally,
Oh, yeah.
accidentally did the wrong read.
And then I'm going to throw
I hate how in D&D Beyond it has a 0 on there. So then when you press a number in, it'll either do like
50 or...
50 or, yeah.
They make them that hard though because then
I can remember last time in your game, whenever I took a lot of damage, I was doing like 24 and then it was like 240. I was like, oh fuck. Don't want that.
That's one of the savage ones.
No.
Oh really?
I'm going to pump 3 Eldritch
there's
Blasts
another
at
version of
purple because I don't know if Leo can take the hits.
Okay. If there's 240 regular damage, if I was raging halved, I think I would survive.
Be a close call though.
Be close.
21.
At purple?
Yeah.
21 will hit.
One of these will miss, so...
Okay.
$23 points of force damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. That's action and bonus action.
Hayward.
Alright. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds at 6th level on Lucifer. So you got a lot of damage. I remember hearing a nat 20 in there, and oh, that's a lot here. So 13, 27, 39 plus 6, so 45 points of healing, and I'll look at him and go, you're supposed to dodge the arrows, idiot.
Kiss him. Kiss. I won't stop shooting.
Anything else?
Bonus action. Let's see. Let's see, 60 feet, right, for part of inspiration. Yeah. Am I within 60 feet of Ghost Deck?
60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
60 feet, yeah.
Okay.
You're probably around 50 feet away from him, I think.
I will inspire Ghost Deck and go, don't stop swinging.
Okay.
You're inspired to get a D10.
that face is so funny.
You didn't see it. Go back and watch the stream right at that moment.
You made her face. I wasn't paying attention.
Anything else?
Gotta go back and watch it
You
later.
good? Anything else?
That is everything I can do.
Ghost Tack, feeling
It
a.
rivals
inspiring
Resting
song
Bitch
hit
Face
your
Now, no,
ears.
for sure.
What are you doing?
I'll go back and look at it. I'll find it.
That was Harrison's
I already
screen
took the
shot,
dice
by
I
the way.
failed away. I'm pretty sure they were like 5s, 7s, and 9s. I can either... I don't know. I can use the inspiration later. Okay.
Use it now.
That's
Well,
for 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
I already rolled the dice, and I took away the ones that were too low. So it's like...
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay then. My third attack will miss.
So you hit with the first two.
Yep, and I look back and Uber's gone, and then I look back over at this guy, and I'm like, mother. So I will take out my retaliation against the. So let's see, 10, 18 plus 6, 24 plus 10, 34 plus 3, 37 plus 5. 42 points of damage on the first attack.
How do you want to kill Red?
Nice.
I'll just swipe down over the top of the skull
right.
so hard and fast it just goes through it.
And as you do,
Cut 'em like
leaves kind of flow, and as the leaves do kind of flow and hit the ground, they are like singed on the edge,
nice.
like embers from your flaming sword.
Thank
I
you.
can't read that
What's
nonsense.
New Rogaine commercial.
Hawkman. It said the it's Hawkman. And then intellectual.
And then I
And
will
then
run
43.
to black,
Donated 43.
That's what it looked like.
and
Alright,
I will
oh, I can
use
see
my
that.
other attack, which is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And that one will do. Wait. Yeah. And that one will do 5, 10, 15, 23,
Oh shit, yeah, somebody did that.
32.
What did it say these
No,
were
I mean 43 to John, and it says an intellectual on it.
That's
That's Hawkman. Nice.
32
Dude,
points of
we're
damage on
doctors
that attack.
now.
That's why he did that.
To black.
Now I need
Yeah.
to start working
How do you want to kill black?
more.
So after quickly slicing down at the first guy, I'm gonna quickly dash through the leaves as they scatter, and then slide past, leaving like little singe marks in the ground as I slice this next guy in half.
Okay.
Jesus.
When that happens. So you
Thanks,
still
Hawkman.
you have 50 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You still have 30 feet of movement.
Good God.
I will move to pink.
Okay.
It's the fastest I've ever seen.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you can get right up next to him.
But
God.
that is all I got.
His
Okay.
face would be intimidating.
Nagara.
Clearing room ghost stack. Jesus.
24.
24. That'll hit.
What was that for?
Patrick.
Patrick's voice.
Well,
Yeah.
if it makes it to my turn.
Because him and
I have-
SpongeBob were joking about the number 24.
There you go.
24? 25?
Hoover's gone.
That'll hit.
10 points.
Word bear.
I think you and Navarre should have a race.
She'd still win.
I know.
20.
Oof.
That'll hit.
Actually,
I
it's
cheat.
20, but
I'm just kidding.
Let's use the cape.
15 points.
How do you want to kill it?
I want to punch it Mortal Kombat style where it just kind of caves in the face.
Yeah.
Finish.
As you do
Nice.
leaf. And you do have a leaf clench in your hand. And as you open up your palm, it is like dust. You did.
Cool. I will.
You're developing Rob's mannerisms.
I know.
I told you I'm a bad influence.
I make facial expressions that Selena makes and just all kinds of stuff. Like I can't tell you how many times I catch myself going.
There used to be. hold
Or
on,
this
I
one.
gotta
This
find
one.
it.
Purple. Run me the purple.
That's like the hand thing, Kyle.
Look, man,
Yeah.
I am from a family that doesn't use their ears, so we talk with our hands.
No, I'm not saying it's anything bad. It's just
I
when you
know.
hang around a person so much.
Oh
you
yeah,
start-
you pick up everybody else's mannerisms.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I talk like my dad. So
Goddamn
Big
floating
eyeball.
eyeball. May he rest in peace. Not your dad, your character.
Right, I
that
know,
said
yes, my goblin character, yes.
He was, that was like one of my favorite characters that you've ever created, too.
Well, anyway,
We'll see what happens.
I
I'll have
will
to get with you on how we're gonna do this.
bonus action just
Take another
an
goblin,
arm strike it.
and we will introduce them.
What are you doing?
I'm just using my bonus action to really go an arm strike.
Sure.
20.
We'll hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Pandora.
I am gonna.
It's almost time for the next goblin one. Bane deal.
Cool. I'll
Sorry,
go
trying to-
up to pink,
It's almost time.
Sure.
and I will try to smack
No
with
way.
maul.
25 will get you there.
That is 19 to hit. 19 to hit.
That will barely hit.
Ooh, okay, great, wonderful.
You have hit the nail on the head.
6, 8, 11 points of damage. That's everything.
Okay.
It's only good.
Anything else? That was it? Bonus action, anything?
I need to get bonus action spells the next time I go to sleep.
Probably need to just keep leveling up the barbarian so you can attack twice.
Yeah, that too. What level do I get that at?
5.
5.
Oh, well, I have a ways to go, but yeah.
What am I doing? Wrong die.
I mean,
That
you can
one-
shuffle anyway.
Mm.
You are the bigger threat, so it's going to try to hit you twice. And
Yeah,
this
I just came
highest
up
was 18.
It's not his
And
fault. I'm
it
just super
cannot
hard to
teleport.
hit.
That one is going to... Who hit it the most? I think you hit it the most, so it's going to hit you, Nidora.
Hi, Vara.
19 is the highest, so that'll miss, right?
Yep.
And it also does not get its teleport back. That's it. Christopher
Christopher.
is going to do something. He's going to shoot Eldritch Blasts again. And he's going to hit with both. Rolling well every time he needs to hit. That's pretty good. And then, so the Eldritch Blast, you hit this thing, and then you'll see the kind of darkness shadow of his hex that he put under it. You'll clinch it,
'Cause it
and
weighs
it will die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you'll see the leaves begin to turn kind of like a
That one.
fading black color.
I thought I had.
That's exactly it.
No, I have produce flame. That's a different thing. That ain't the same. Yeah, probably.
Oscar.
I'll put it on there.
The lowest is a 24.
All three will hit.
$38 points of force damage.
Okay. He's still up.
That's all I got.
Leeward.
He's right next to me.
Mhm.
Alright. Then I will take out the Dawn Splitter and ignite it. And I will swing at it.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it. That's not going to hit. I'm going to think with that bonus die. I don't think it's going to. It's a 15. You want to reroll it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 15 will miss.
Try on the other. That's a nat 1. Try it one more time, just for shits and giggles. Third time's the charm.
Hockman has donated $43.
I know, but I don't want to burn through all the rerolls just for this one guy. There we
We
go.
gotta save that for when we
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Do I need to split the radiant damage?
No.
Okay.
The Fadiant damage?
The Fadiant damage?
Dad
That
said it always looks
is
like this cat. The face I make.
12.
Oh,
12 points of piercing damage.
How
That's-
do
that's
you
the
want to
cat.
kill
This is
it?
This is it. I can do it because I do it all the time.
Uh,
Unintentionally.
Go through the
Saw that
chest,
when I took a picture of that one.
flip around, take my hand around, and then just kind of
Swap some stuff.
bring it down. Just kind of like almost like a
Vision to what I have, right?
back, back
Yeah.
motion.
I don't
Kind
As
of.
you do,
elf
it gets easier to pull
does, too.
through
60, I think.
as its body does
It's
turn
super
back
dark
into
vision.
leaves and falls on the ground. So you are effectively out of initiative. Wistopher will look at you. Seems like you have a very powerful enemy.
Seems like you have a very powerful ally.
What do you mean?
I saw what you cast.
What of it?
Who'd you agree to pact with?
I did not agree a pact with anyone.
And how do you cast that spell?
I do not know.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Which spell are we talking about?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Eldritch
right, right,
Blast.
oh.
It's a 19.
19. Seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
There's a lot of anger in his voice when you ask him that.
You done offended him.
He developed his powers when we came to the Fae.
Somebody is meddling with you then.
Yes.
That's good timing.
I know all too well. If you have any information that could help us, you suddenly gain these powers in the Feywild, somebody gave them to you, and if you know, that will help us out.
All that I know is the symbol. The symbol that is in my book.
You mean this symbol? And I'll pull it out of my pocket. This
Have
is
you
gonna-
been in my house?
No.
Trespassing!
That was me.
Such
That was just
like
me.
the rich to think that they can walk in and take what they need.
It wasn't me.
But I know this symbol.
So I
That
will
I
go
don't
back and
disagree
find
with.
my home untouched.
I wasn't the one who did it.
He
It's true. It was
Make
me.
a deception check.
Well,
you broke his window.
but I didn't go in his house.
Yeah,
But
but
he said his
said
home
untouched.
untouched.
I mean, I just admitted to doing
You're
it.
charismatic.
Yeah, not my highest.
So is he.
You might be able to
It's
see
an
through
insight
it.
check.
Depends on how good his
wisdom versus
charisma is.
charisma. No, it's it's wisdom versus charisma.
Oh, I don't know what wisdom would be. That would be a 28 on deception.
Yeah, he's still mad, but backs off of it.
So did he just lie to him?
Nice. Anyway,
Kind of.
so this symbol, what happened? What was the
Half truths,
why do
half
you?
lies.
What was the thing? I didn't catch it because there was a lot of this.
Not here.
This is Nyvar. This is not me.
Oh, I know.
Okay, because I know. what this
Not here.
is. Okay, all right.
Minus could still be watching.
Oh, I think he's watching all
I'm-
the time.
Ghost Tech, as this is happening,
I am heading
Uber.
over to a pile of the leaves that fell from their corpses, and I'm gonna start scooping them up and throwing in the air and singing, "Carry on my leafward one, you'll be brushed when I am done.
make a
Lay
performance
your
check.
bodies here to rest, we won't cry no more."
It's better than Leeward stuff. Mic drop.
It did kind of sound like Flowquy.
A little bit.
Here at the end,
Um,
especially.
I would like to use the D10 of inspiration.
Sure.
I hope it's a 1.
Which is the only reason.
I would like to think
I have to have
Pandora
some
personally
reason to
likes
use
that
this.
better than what Leeward plays.
Alright.
That's not bad. Well, at least with the inspiration, I can't tell on the green die. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
19 plus 3, 22.
Pretty good. Uber will, kind of look and bob his head, and then you see him
Uber's
turn.
gone.
Oh, that's right, he is, huh?
He's going.
Yeah. But I
Shit.
feel him bobbing his head in my mind.
Make a perception check as you're dancing and singing.
I think the Feywild is getting.
Hey, 17.
17. In the tree line that you guys came from, you do see the head of a figure.
Oh no!
And as you do look at him, he looks at you.
That's fucking adorable.
You see him look around.
What's he look like?
It's kind of hard to tell. He's like in and out of a bush. You do see horns coming off of his head.
Oh, Lord.
Go stack! Go stack!
Oh god.
It's me! Come on! There's gonna be bad guys coming!
Alright, I head over there. Guys, I'm getting, called.
By who?
I don't know, let's go. I just want to see.
So you do go over.
I do, yeah.
And
Go stack
the bush is
alerts
empty.
us.
Yeah, we're
As you
all
do
gonna
look,
go.
you can't see him. And you see the head of a satyr.
Oh,
Familiar satyr, you see Briganox. Did you think it was me? It is me, Briganox. Do you remember?
I remember you, yeah.
Briganox! You remember me. I had a floating air balloon at one point.
No, I don't remember.
I feel like I'd remember you.
Yeah.
They lost their memory.
Oh, that old thing. Here, touch my hand. Touch my hand.
Why not?
Do you remember now? And as he does that, your memories of the Fae do come back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Well then. Oh, dear God.
How do you do all the lights?
Magic!
As he
All
says
makes
magic,
it-
I cast dancing lights and do the same thing he's doing.
What color are yours?
The opposite of his.
Let's do that. Must
Well.
be broken. That's alright.
We find ourselves in the same place once again. How did you get here?
On the third snap, I change it back.
Ah, nice.
So, what brings you to the Feywild? Did you take? I saw that you got into fights with the leaf creatures. They look like they look kind of like elves, didn't they? Does remind me of the Eldrin that do walk these parts. Lost elf souls become one with the nature, and not great.
Never heard of a Ladrin.
You haven't?
And then Ladrin? And a Ladin? Never heard
Yeah,
I heard of it.
I'll make a history check if you want to see if you've heard of him. You would have.
Oh yeah, cool.
No, I've never heard of
Not giants.
Well,
They're
Nine.
formidable and annoying.
What'd you get?
9.
Anybody else roll for it? Interactive if you don't want to.
I mean, if I already know, do I need to?
14. Yeah, so you know Eldrin are just lost spirits that elves and humans that kind of walk into the Fae and become one with the strange magic here.
Neat.
Strange magic.
So, what brings you here?
well, we have a
Everybody said all the
green
same thing.
dragon attacking.
Oh,
the
yes,
town.
very terrible.
Trying to save the world.
You
That
went-
is-
Again.
Yeah.
No, hold on. These branches are very low. So, yes, mine is he always spits lies. He gets everybody to listen to him. But I know he's killed lots of people.
Well, that doesn't
Lots
surprise
of
me.
them. Oh, you remember the squid man I told you about on the boat?
Yeah.
That was
Now
him.
I do.
Did you
Yeah.
see him?
That's weird.
Terrible creature.
Okay, so I need to know, the Squid Man, is he like Squidward squid character? Or is
I
he...
need pictures.
No, he's like
Or is
a
he
We were
like...
gonna.
Or is he
thinking
like from
Aqua
Pirates of the
Dad kind of
Caribbean?
yeah, kind of like that. More monsterish though.
Okay. Alright.
Like I'd say a cross between Squidward and that, like a realistic Squidward, I guess. It's really, yeah.
Now you got your prompt.
You're just gonna get handsome Squidward.
Bizarre.
If you try to-
Do it.
Well, first I'm doing just realistic Squidward and see what happens.
Handsome Squidward.
Yeah, Chad Squidward.
Do they make a mouse pad with Squidward?
They might.
Probably do.
Did you hear his lies he was speaking about the
Yes.
champion?
Oh, yes. I have no doubt that he would be able to shepherd the lost souls that wandered the Fae, gain enough power to beat both queens. The queens are constantly at odds with each other. They would turn on each other like that, leaving a power vacuum which Midas would fill. His words do ring pure, but, I believe absolute power would corrupt him. Further. I know what he did
What did he do?
years and years ago. Not that long ago, actually. No, yes, no. Multiple times, I think. He has shepherded young minds and taken knowledge out of their heads. He's done it several times. Last I heard, he was doing it at a material plane. School. A university, I think.
You won't happen to know the name of that university.
I don't know. A place of higher learning. I'm sure you have plenty of those. We don't have any here.
Well,
Street smart.
unfortunately, about the one.
Before that, I believe he terrorized small villages here and there, pulling unwanting souls, misguided souls, souls who were given in thoughts of a better life. And he took the knowledge from them. That is how Mayel got here. But I think you already know that, do you not?
I was one of those kids.
Really?
I escaped.
You are the one that got away, the lone survivor that Midas so wanted back.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
When did the dragon arrive?
Not that long ago. In Earth days, in the mid-round days, I don't know. How long has it been? It's been a long time, it seems. Maybe
John, don't look at me.
enough for freshly cut grass to grow this much.
How much?
This much.
Really not that long ago.
Really not that long, but it feels like forever. Minus, that's one of his powers. He can make a single instant feel like an eternity. And you know this well.
What if we appeal to the queens?
They still gotta have some kind of power.
I mean, if I know anything about people in power, if somebody else is trying to take the power, they'll do what they can to stop it.
But then I would have to go back to Lady Titania. That she's very upset with me. Called me a fool, kicked me out. I told you this last time.
Yes, you
Don't
did.
you remember now?
I do, but what I'm saying is, what if you came to her with a group of mighty warriors that could solve her?
What is in it for you? That seems like you're doing a lot for me.
We need to kill that dragon and get rid of Midas. Maybe free Mayel while we're at it.
I believe you could sway the queen.
I mean,
At
really,
least one queen on your side would be a good thing. Two queens, less likely, and if they find out they're
As
working with
from
each
one
other through you as a
queen-
surrogate, you will be dead.
from one queen to another, we'll speak.
Queen?
I am a queen.
Your Majesty!
Oh boy.
I am a queen of stone giants, as it turns out. See these?
You had them last time, that is right.
Have
If you get stuck here forever, perhaps you can write your stone giant book to me.
Ooh, yeah.
With a fate twist. The Fey
I'm
Giant.
sure it'll just seep into there.
And you see
Maybe
him as he
you
says
should-
Fey Giant, he does grow a little bit.
Maybe you should go on a quest to take over the whole world for giant kind.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, it's just one thing.
By
at
the
a
way, next time somebody ushers you to a hidden bush in the Feywild, don't do it. Not everybody is as kind as I am.
I
They
could
will
tell in
I
your
believe
voice.
They will make
Either
you
I recognize
dance
it or
forever. That's why I used your name. I felt it made you more comfortable.
did.
Bad guys wouldn't know your name.
Hopefully
might.
not.
That's not entirely true now.
They may have heard
does
of
know
us.
her name.
That is true. Minus probably
Minus not.
knows all of your names now.
I have a
Too many
feeling.
M's.
So, what are we doing? I could disguise you all, make you all Fey-touched so you blend in here, not to turn an eye to people as outsiders.
That would help quite a bit.
I would
Well,
like to-
during this, you would all technically be working for me, and only I can take the curse off. But
How long?
Out of character
For
question.
as long
are
as I
elves
would
fey
make it
touched to
last.
begin with?
Okay.
Slightly, but not like
Huh?
what
Not-
he's describing
not-
as.
mm,
She was
Out of
asking out of
character?
character.
Yeah, out of character.
what?
I think elves are they're slightly fey touched anyway.
Yeah, but
That's
Not
why
like
that's
that.
why we don't sleep.
any new creature to the Fae, it's like a sixth sense.
Oh, okay.
Amongst Fae kin, they can tell who's been there and who
Okay.
doesn't belong.
They've got Fadar.
Fadar.
So you wouldn't have to know where we saw people we had with him.
I don't know.
Tried to hold it.
If you recall from our last meeting, Titania took a lot of my memories away, and I don't remember too much. Perhaps with your help, she could give me my memories back. The Queen does love games. Perhaps you could play one.
Well, I mean, we're.
But a
halfway
game that
decent
you
at-
win unfairly, she will take your memories and make you wander this plane like me.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
me.
Yeah,
I am
you
the great
were-
Briganox, and I love the Fae and all of its people and
Leeward
creatures.
and Wistifer, that
dancing.
means no cheating. No nefariousness and lying.
Well, as far as I know, we're on the same side.
This is a bummer.
I'm talking to both of them.
Mainly, I think it's more of a don't fight each other.
Well,
Fine.
seeing as how some people have been lying around here lately, I think we should stop that.
Who are you saying that to?
Leeward.
Leeward is who it's for, really.
But just a general rule of the group: don't lie.
So,
Where are we going again?
mm,
Are you gonna try to find Titania?
Titania.
Titania?
Titania.
do you mind if I continue? I was halfway through smoking my pipe.
Smoke away.
Okay.
Lead on.
Smoke.
It's getting kind of later in the day for you guys. You'd be getting tired. You can push through if you wanted, though. It'll be up to you.
Does he have a place for us we can rest?
Do you ask him?
Oh yeah.
We could sleep on the ground.
Solid.
I will protect you.
If it's any consolation, I don't really sleep, so.
Very bizarre. I don't either. With one eye open, and then I get 4 hours in this one, and then 4 hours in this one.
Yeah, the math checks out.
It's an elf.
Well, I can put a dome up and.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Dome?
If
No,
invisibility isn't gonna work
Well,
here,
the dome is
the
not
Well, the
invisible.
dome-
It's just
No.
I know, but like,
protection.
It's protection. There's a
Oh,
difference.
Odd
so.
magic is not.
I guess.
That is very common in the Fae. I think it will be fine. Just remember, I have to Fae touch you. But only I can take it off. It counts as a curse, and unless I tell you you can take it off, you can't take it off.
There's no other side effects on this, is there?
No.
Okay, it's
Every motherfucker.
It's not what he said. It's how he said it.
I completely 100%.
I
trust
completely trust him. I got that one.
15.
He seems to be real cheeky, like he always is.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily seem like he's lying. He's been honest so far. He did help you guys exit the Feywild last time.
This is true.
And it does pique his interest quite a bit. You can tell that you guys would be helping him exit the Feywild, or help him gain his memories back and pay his debts. I promise.
You promise on your name?
On my name? Yes. Briganox. The great Briganox. Do you want me to do it again?
I
I'll
assist
do
him
it.
as he does it.
Thank you.
Jelly bean.
I'm assuming that's Mark, yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. Not working. Why are you snapping with me? Maybe that's why it's not working. Maybe it's like turning it on and turning it back off.
I've seen that thing. It's like it's like it's like
There it is.
thing. Yeah.
I thought I was losing it. But after we're done, I will be gaining it. I hope I like my memories. Do you ever wonder that memories long gone, if you will like them or not?
It's always better to
Why are you
have.
looking at me?
Because he asked a question that pertains to you.
It's always better to have bad memories.
The last
No
time you saw
memories.
you.
That is true.
Oh, I have
He
all
said
my
that
memories now.
he doesn't have his memories, and don't you wonder what it would be like to have memories that you don't like?
As someone who lost my memory, sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. But I think I'd rather have them.
This thing is broken. Ah, there we go.
Just sleeping
Well,
down
what are we doing?
I guess we're gonna.
I will stand guard. I'll start with this eye, and I'll start dancing.
Alright. I guess I will cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
I too am going to cast Tiny Hut. That way, Listifer and Leeward are not having to sleep with each other.
Did we do the Fae thing?
Oh, yeah. Did we do the thing?
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that
Alright,
first.
everybody.
Baby.
Hands.
I give him my metal hand.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Cursed.
Are you pooping?
I'm trying to.
Poop?
That should be it. Hold on, one more thing. Gotta do this. And then do this. And it works!
Alright.
Do you feel different?
Do I feel different?
I look at my hand.
Can you read this? And he pulls out a scroll in Sylvan, and you
can
can
read
all
I already,
understand it.
but I mean, it's fine.
Those of you that couldn't understand it before,
Some of us could already read
I
it.
read it. It says
let me try.
Baloney.
You can read it?
Yeah.
Good. You will need it. You can also speak it now.
That'll be interesting.
Well, get your sleep. Get your rest. This has already started. We have about 3 hours and 59 minutes left in this one, and then we'll do 4 hours of that one, and then we can go.
Alright.
You're always half rested.
Yeah, I got one eye that don't work. Just close the other one. This one's always gotten sleep.
So,
one's permanently
as you
closed.
guys do both cast Tiny Hut, and you do take your rest, that's where we're going to end it.
Alright, question.
Sure.
Since Ghost Tech he is missing one eye, do I only have to sleep for 4 hours?
New rules, start over.
Besides the Sylvan stuff, reading and speaking it, is there any other things that we get from that?
Not that you know of.
Now you can tell Linus to suck a fart in Sylvan.
Well, did everybody have fun?
Oh yeah.
You made me cry, buddy.
I did?
Did you not see my face when you were degrading me as Minus? Go back and watch the stream. I had tears coming down my face.
It's a little close to home.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
All in good fun, I think. I'll go home and think about it for the rest of the week.
Thanks
Won't it
everybody
feel
for
great
joining
whenever
us.
you can finally end it all.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hawkman, if you're still listening, thanks for your donation during the game.
Mm-hmm.
As always, we're playing for Extra Life, play games, heal kids. Every dollar you donate goes to the Extra Life Foundation. It also gives us rerolls for our game, and $20 will give us auto crits. It seems like we're moving to a direction that we're going to need those. If you want to buy any of our merchandise that we have, whiterabbitgamingshop.com. 10% of the proceeds from that do go to Extra Life as well. And you can save 10% on your order by using the code WISTOPHER, WISTOPHER. Upcoming this
But
next...
that's not how his name is spelled.
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah.
it's Listifer.
That's because Chalkin and I...
Yeah.
Yep.
Miscommunication.
Whatever.
It's close enough.
It's canon.
Tuesday, join
Minor
us.
details.
Tuesday, join us for Nikki at Night. I don't know what she's playing yet, but it'll be something fun probably. Wednesday, I believe you have
Might be
Retroactive.
some spoopy stuff, because I'm in the spoopy mood.
So Phasmophobia, probably.
Or Friday the 13th.
And next Friday, join us for the second chapter of my Spelljammer game. It'll be a lot of fun. We're doing that, like I said, next Friday. If you have Amazon Prime, you do get one free Prime subscription or Twitch subscription each month. Very greatly appreciated if you'd use it for us. It helps us not only do cool things like have this new studio that we're running in, it helps upgrade equipment when it's needed, it helps get items that we may need for the game, and it could potentially help in some of our fundraising efforts that we do for Extra Life.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? One last thanks to Andreas at Fantastical Filaments for miniatures that you see in our game. Thanks to AmphiAmp on Instagram for our character portraits. Are there any other announcements before?
I look sunburned
A little bit.
Yeah.
because of the red light.
Yeah. Well, nobody has anything? Again, thank you guys very much. Peace.
Poop! Poop! Poop!